What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's Beard Therapy Day, Wednesday, 8:30 in this channel. My Johnny Grooves, and here's Joe right here, and we have Rob Straight Beard with us tonight.
Good evening, everybody.
What's happening? What's up?
I'm feeling good, boys. I'm feeling happy. You know what? It's Rob Acker does not get on many lives, So when you bag him, it's and he's got a winning personality. So we're gonna have a good night. I predict. I told y'all in the Instagram post it was gonna be a good one. You watch. Usually when I call a good one, it's a good one. Let's see who's in the chat. We got Rob Brandon in the house. Ben Jammin. Wait, what's up, Ben? Deliberately bearded Ron. Bearded Vacto. We did not change the starting time.
No.
Redneck Viking. Josh Ricks. Chops. What's up, Chops Bearded? Beards and Shenanigans. That reminds me of an old House of Pain album. Shamrocks and Shenanigans. You remember House of Pain, Rob? Jump around?
Yo, yeah. Jump up, and get right on back down. Yeah, I remember.
Pete White. What's up, Pete? Hey, Bearded Zebras in the house. You and I we'll be talking about you soon, sir. Billy Rogers, not on prison duty tonight. That's a good thing. Cool. Socially Bearded McMahon in the house. He is my beard sugar daddy right now. We'll talk about that too. James Pershing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chris, what's up? Chris was giving away some nice, he was doing that Price is Right. He was doing the bonus round right from the beginning. You didn't have to play the stupid ass game. You didn't have to spin the damn wheel. He was going for the final Price is Right game with his giveaways last night. You were on there, right, Johnny? I thought I saw you pop into Chris.
I popped in for a little bit, but then I had to go. But I didn't.
He was giving away some of Rob's stuff, like one of the tumblers and I think one of the crosses. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Gave away a cross and a tumbler.
Gary Lewis, I'm going to tell you fuck you right now, and I'm going to explain it in a little bit, all right? So it's not just a random fuck you. It's not just a random shot. I will explain that in just a second. Who else? Peter Bushido, good to see you, brother. Peter Bushido's become a regular. Another fellow old man, Rob, if you don't know Bushido. Disney Beards, what's up, brother? Donald Long, good to see you. Bushy Beard, good to see you, sir. And I think that hits just – Dagan, what's up, Dagan? And Rod's become an old guy who lives in his garage, and he's still cool as hell. Well, there you go.
So are we going to have to bust out? I'm really going to have to bust out the glasses for the chat. Are we serious? Is this happening right now?
Yeah. Dude, you see me. I hate them. You see my screen reflecting them. I hate it.
If I miss you, I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time with this chat. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
Couple more. Rocket 49. Waltimus Prime, my guy who helps get my – out of the kindness of his own heart, help gets the word out from my movie stuff. Holy shit, who is that leopard god? He's been absent for a little while. Emo, you come back.
Emo. What's up, Emo?
Emo. What's up, buddy?
Gabriel Caldwell. Haven't seen you before, but glad you're in here. And Steven, that metal guy. What's up, my friend? What's up, Steven? Oh, since I already tossed fire at Gary, let's just start with him, all right? The scent. The new scent. What is it? Beard to the Future, Gary? I was in the Cans Live, but I didn't stay the whole time.
Yes, Beard to the Future.
Beard to the Future. The profile on that, Gary, I'm trying very hard not to spend money on beard stuff. Very, very, very hard. I will do it on occasion, but the profile on that is the first Chesapeake profile since Irish Blue that when I saw it, I said, I'm buying it. I can't resist it. I'm jumping at it. I'm buying it. Correct me when I'm wrong, Gary. What I remember is huckleberry, vanilla, cigar, and brown sugar. Holy cow. Those are like the vanilla, it's comes in, whatever. But the other three, a berry, a cigar, and a brown sugar, no thank you. That's
no chance that brown sugar was burnt brown sugar, was it? Because if it was, I might have missed that.
He said and bourbon. He said and bourbon.
And bourbon. See? This is
hard done to me.
I knew I had to get that immediately when he was making it.
Gary, I DM'd you. Did you sell out last night? Because I need to know if you sold out because I want to make an order sometime tonight. All right. So that's why I said fuck you, Gary, because you're making me spend money I don't really want to spend. But at least it's going to a guy who I can trust. Notice I'm not saying I like. I'm not saying it's going to a guy I like. It's a guy I can say I can trust with my beard. All right. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Chesapeake was my number one company of 2020. 17 left.
How do you not? How do you not?
Right.
17 left and 50
Cruz in the house.
50 of those are those red bottles.
Yeah. Yes.
So
yes.
you know.
83. But holy cow, the chat just rolled on by. All right, real quick, I got to address something else. I said McMahon was my beard sugar daddy. He sent me some of that new. And it's been a company we've been hearing about more and more lately. In fact, it was a company that made Robert J. Acker, and I don't even know if the J is right. It just sounds like it should be a J. Robert J. Acker get on and do an Instagram unboxing. He had a mostly black beard the last time we saw him do one of those, all right? But we're talking
Has the color changed that much? Oh.
It looks like it's gotten a little more gray. It used to be a spot.
Your mama.
We got some new beard mana, baby. New beard mana. Now these are both courtesy of McMahon, and I want to say they're both gorgeous, and they have 2 scents, one in each, that I am always gaga for. The Positive Vibes has Nag Champa, which I always really dig, which just think head shop incense, and you're there with Nag Champa. But this is the one, Rob, I predicted in the green room. I may make you part with some money because this bad boy.
You didn't say it was them.
I see. That's why I knew I was going to get you to buy, because I knew who it was, and I know that this central scent is gunpowder, brother. Oh yeah. Let me tell you what else is going on in here, Rob, so you can make the decision.
What's the name of it? Let me go ahead and get it marinating for a minute.
There you go. It is called Elder Dragon Collection. And this is Osiris, the Obsidian Dragon. So we might have other Elder Dragons. Osiris, the Obsidian Dragon. Now, of the 2, I'm preferring this bad boy. I'm preferring the dragon, the Gunsmoke. It's got muskwood, I think. It's got vanilla. There's an interesting font on here, so it's a little harder. Blend of frankincense, vanilla, amber, gunpowder, muskwood. That's
original, dude. That's original.
Well, you haven't smelled either of these 2 scents before, I'll tell you. Mick and I did we did an Instagram FaceTime unboxing for both of these, and they were both off the hook. And then you really got to warm some beard mana up too. You should really warm up all your oils, right? But definitely beard mana, totally different out of the bottle and on the skin. But these are 2 definite winners. Okay, so before the beard mana boys smarten up and start going like $25 a bottle, while they're still down in the affordable range, I highly recommend both of these to anyone out there.
The feel in beard is very, very good. I did not expect it, and I'll be the first one to say it. I did not expect it out of 2 new cats in the community. I had no idea they had it in them, but the feel of that beard oil is just. I really didn't even need a butter. I've been begging them for a butter before I ever bought anything. It's like, come on, guys, I need a butter before I could buy. And then I just said the heck with it and got some oils. Man, I don't even need a butter. It feels real good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did the same thing. Yeah,
it's got some more originality than I've ever seen. And from bottle to beard, probably the biggest change. It's not even like an accentuation of what the scent it smells like in bottle. It's a whole nother scent. All 3 oils, all 3 oils that I got are doing the same thing. They're totally different. Some guys are doing pretty good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're doing real good.
This is the year of the mana, 2021. I hope those guys break. I really do. And to give an example of what Rob said, now this is both of these oils. McMahon and I experienced the same thing. There's a scent out of bottle. Then there was the warm-up scent, the immediate warm-up. And then you let it kind of settle for about 5 minutes, and it transitioned yet again. Mm-hmm. So that's just on the hand, right? Get it in the beard, get some longevity out of it. Just really great. The gunpowder really came up. The Nag Champa was a little more muted, and there's a sharp note in there. I don't know if it's the pink lemonade or what. That sharp note took the Nag Champa one, which is called Positive Vibes, took that one down under the Obsidian Dragon one. That's the only difference. But they're both lovely. I would buy both of them. And thank you again, McMahon.
You've tried Drunk Waffle, haven't you, Joe?
Drunk Waffle is one of the ones I do not have.
I have it. It's good.
That's got a lot of change. It's got a lot of range from bottle to beard to worn. It's got a lot of range. I think I also got of course they're not in here.
Yeah.
God, I'm not even gonna try to butcher the names, but their stuff smells really, really good. Yeah. Drunk Waffle's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy more than anything else.
Why? Because of the shifts?
Yeah, with the shifts in you, it's just not what you expect.
Okay.
From bottled to instant warm up, it was what I thought, but man, it changed.
Hey,
Good
there's
stuff.
Bearded Joey Hookham, my other sugar daddy. He also bought me some Beard Mana. I think you also had the Tinkerer and Smoke and Mirrors, Rob. Were those the other two you had?
Yeah. Dad, gone, bud. How did you remember it? And it's sitting right there. How did you do that?
I can't remember when Rob Acker is going to be on Beard Therapy, as a couple of weeks ago showed, but I can't remember what his, why? Because he's my favorite reviewer or, ex-reviewer in the game. I love his shit.
You say you forgot a day or two. I completely forgot that I was supposed to be gone. So my memory is going bad real quick.
So, Johnny Grooms, what's new with you? You and your mouth, brother, right? Isn't this like the second trip to something mouthy recently?
Yeah. I've been to the dentist. I haven't been to the dentist in I don't know, God, how long? Maybe 7-8 years. I haven't been to the dentist.
All right.
So my wife's like, it's time for you to go to the dentist. And I was like, I don't really need to, because I brush my teeth every day and, my teeth don't hurt and all that stuff. And everything's white, so I don't, don't need to. So I go and the dentist is like, yeah, you got 2 cavities. One may need a root canal. I was like, shit. So I schedule it this morning. I go, and thankfully I don't need the root canal. I just need the fillings. But the one tooth where he said that I may need a root canal, he drilled the hell out of. And my face was not numbing up. So I had 6 shots into the gum on the bottom, 2 onto the side, and then another 3 up top, and then another 2 on the side.
Jesus.
And even then, it still wasn't really fully numb because he tried to drill and I still felt it. So then, he did a topical shot where they just dump I don't know what is Novocaine or something over the tooth, and then that finally did it. But my whole mouth was swollen from needles. I never got so many needles in my mouth that. It was crazy. Yeah. And then he was just drilling for 20 minutes, just boring out my damn tooth, and then, so he, I got him done, but then once the Novocaine wore off and everything, it was instant pain. I was like, slam back some Advil, and now I'm good.
You're like me, Johnny. I can never get enough Novocaine when they're drilling on me. I always say, hit me up, jack me up.
I felt it. He's like, do you feel it? I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker, give me more.
That shit hurt, man.
You get used to it after a while, man.
No.
It's a mind thing.
No. Oh. It was like a sharp, hot, sting. It was awful. It was god awful. Oh. But yeah, thank God it's over.
And now, see, the reason I asked Johnny that is because the next thing I wanted to talk about is kind of pertinent. I was doing some thinking this week, Johnny Grooms. You have Dan C. Beard's Command's Corner, okay? That's one.
Yeah.
You have Bearded Motivations, Saturday Night Hype. That's 2.
Yeah.
And then you have, I think, probably something with Beard Times with Scott would be 3. And we come in at 4 as longest running continuous live.
Okay, yeah.
Think about that. All the lives that are out there, we've had some longevity.
Uh-huh.
And that makes me kind of happy because there was a break in hype when Sean left and Scott's kind of hit her there. So really, Command's Corner is regular, like taking a poop every day. It's
like clockwork.
Right?
Yeah.
And actually, if you add in Bearded Roundtable, I predate the Wednesday show he has. But if it's just us, then we came after that. But what's funny about all this is this son of a bitch who's sitting below me. How many times did I ask you to do a live with me back?
Too many. It's too many. We could have already taken over the world, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm really sure it would have been a hit.
Yeah, you would have been a hit. I would have been riding shotgun for sure. Just in that.
No, I can't carry it. You got to carry it. My back is You got to carry it, bud. Johnny's got it easily. Johnny got the light work.
Yeah, definitely.
Rob knew one thing, and we're talking about somewhere between a year and a half or so ago, because even somewhere was around when Bearded Roundtable, but even before Bearded Roundtable, I'm like, dude, you and I need to do a live. But Rob knew one thing about himself, which is I just am too damn honest, and they're not ready, And
I'll get my ass whooped. And I respected
that.
Hurt nobody.
as much as I wanted to do it, he and I were both reviewing at the time. I thought it would have helped our channels, and on that level. But just to have a chance to hang out like Johnny and I do, an hour, 2 hours every week, I just thought it would have been a great fun time. But he knows himself, and he's right. I can't fault him with that. And then he made another really prescient comment, which was, and I don't know when he made it, but he made it at some time, and he was like, "Dude, we're two old dudes. People don't watch old dudes."
Oh yeah. I stand by that.
Yeah. So Johnny,
I appreciate everybody, but let's be real. Ain't nobody hanging with the old people. They hang with the old dudes.
Well, a lot of the community is not
suspenders on.
A lot of the community is not like super young, so
Yeah, they're younger.
Yeah.
You got Jay Cruz and Devin chomping at our heels, and they're going to win.
Man, these young cats are growing beards quick. Have y'all noticed that? It's the steroids in the chicken. I'm sitting here trying to tell you.
It's
the steroids in the chicken.
In the water, in the freaking water.
How does Devin have a beard like that? What is he, 12? How old is Devin? Is he 19, 20, 21, something like that?
He's just turned 21.
Yeah.
Wow. No.
And he's at a religious
I didn't have
school.
that.
Yeah, I didn't have that either.
I didn't have that.
I didn't have that at all. I
could have, but my wife kept telling me to shave. The one time I didn't shave, it was long. It was real long. Before I had, doing a grooming channel or anything, I used to have a longer beard because I just let it go one year. I was just like, let's see how long I can grow it. And it grew really long. I had no products. I had no combs or brushes or anything like that. I didn't know anything about beard care at all. So I just had some scraggly beard that I just kept brushing down with my hands, And then she was like, all right, you got to shave it now because it looks like a mess. Now with my knowledge, I know of how to take care of this thing. I probably, would have had like one of Rob's, long,
No, you got to go longer than that. You'd look good with like maybe a 10-inch beard, like full just 10-inch beard.
I'm gonna see it and see how far I can get it.
I'm jealous.
I'm done. I'm not gonna trim it anymore unless something happens where like, I got to do a job interview or whatever, and they tell me I got to cut it or shave it or trim it back or whatever. I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna let it roll, and then unless something happens in the community where I just get like so fed up and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna shave my face and that's it.
I wish you would. I will hunt you down. I've seen your face. I will hunt you down.
I get those moments where I'm like, oh, fuck this shit. I ain't gonna deal with this bullshit no more.
Could you imagine? Hold on, let me paint a picture for you real quick. It's dark. You're walking home from the club by yourself. It's raining. There's an alley, and you're scared somebody's down there. And by the time you get to it, you see a shadowy figure. 6 foot, maybe 6 foot tall man, bald head, collar popped on a trench coat with a 10-inch, well manicured beard, looking you in your damn eye. That's a man I ain't trying to meet. Johnny, let that thing grow, man, and then stay your ass over there.
Johnny's got the sickest growth rate out there. Although you grew yours back pretty quickly.
No, it's nothing like Johnny's. Nothing like Johnny's.
Johnny's definitely got one of the quickest ones I've seen. Although based on what Mac with the cheese said last week, he seems to grow great for
his is like
that is a full beard.
Yeah, man.
I don't think I've seen one quite that full.
No.
It's got a lot of hair in there.
It's got length and girth. That beard.
what all ladies and men want.
It's a bunch of length and girth there. Gotcha.
And I saw one picture of him where he had it dialed into a T, and I was just ready to shave it up and cancel my Instagram account, man. I mean, it looked gorgeous. I mean, I can't lie. I was looking at another man's beard going, that looks freaking gorgeous. And I'll know I'll never be there. So
if there's anybody in the chat that is not from this community, we apologize for what Joe just said. That man's beard is gorgeous. What are these guys talking about? I totally get you, though. I totally get you.
I mean it this time, Mick. I mean it.
So, Rob,
I'm not going to shave it.
I did want to ask you this question because the three of us have been around for 2 years now, right? It's been a bit.
Yeah. A little bit more.
A little bit more now. Yep. What has been a substantial change, positive, negative, or neutral, in your 2 years here?
A substantial change. The learning curve. I had to learn about social media, things like this that I didn't expect to be here. There's a bunch of stuff going on in the background. I had no idea. And I got swept up in it. And then I just finally recently realized, man, it is totally not worth it. These cats are going to be who they're going to be, good, bad, or indifferent, whether I'm in this community or not. It's who I align myself with, who I deal with, who I allow myself to follow. I've gotten so far away from that negativity crap. And I'm not on like a positivity train. I'm blessed. Life is good. And I just want to keep it that way. I don't need beard drama and things like that, man. Just turning it off. I wish these guys would learn earlier. Don't get swept up in it, because I promise you it's not going to change. So what you do is you ignore it. You turn it off.
And it's hard, man. It's hard when you're reviewing. The biggest positive for me quit reviewing was I got to put that shit at serious arm's length. So if drama and I want to interact, I have to make an active decision to do that now, because now it's so far removed kind of thing. Because I don't have Johnny Grooms is, you remember the dude in Kung Fu, the old TV series from the 70s? David Carradine was supposed to be Bruce Lee, but he died. The Kung Fu dude. Oh, Grasshopper, that dude. Okay, you're not that much younger than me, motherfucker. All right.
I'm trying to figure out what movie are you talking about?
Okay, it was a TV series called Kung Fu, and the dude was bald, David Carradine.
Oh, the long, yeah. Okay, yeah.
He is, I forget the name of the main character, but that is Johnny, because Johnny's been doing this longer than we have, and Johnny is no. Johnny is John Gotti, dude. He is the Teflon reviewer, because he can get in there in the mud and the slings and the arrows, and he never lets anything bother him. He seriously never lets anything bother him. Yeah. So it's the Johnny Grooms School of Zen or something, man.
He just doesn't give a shit. It's just he really just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He must have learned that way before we did.
Yeah, no kidding. One of the things that I've noticed has changed, based on when we started, was these new companies, they gotta hit the base paths and hit a double on their first stroke. They can't be hoping to walk. They can't be hoping to eke out a single, Because back when we started, it was okay to drop a peppermint, a sandalwood, and bourbon, orange, right? Because everyone was doing it. But nowadays, these creators have so ratcheted it up that it don't even try if you aren't going to be bringing the heat early on, all right? Just don't. That's just advice. That's not me being a dick. That's just advice. Yeah. Because at least in this world, now in the regular world or the world where you're doing shows, that stuff could work, but not amongst these guys who know a lot, seen a lot, been a lot kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. No, you're totally right. The old school just companies from 2 years ago with the simple little 1-2 ingredients that worked. There's nothing wrong with them. Mm-hmm. 2 years ago, I didn't dream that I would get like 1985 from Chesapeake, like a peanut butter jelly sandwich and a big red soda, and they work together and it smells good separately and together. It just works. Yeah. Yeah. Even the new kids, Beard Manna, perfect example. Out of nowhere, dude. If you're an old school company that's just kind of playing it safe and resting on your laurels, you're on notice. These cats are serious these days, and it's cool because we reap the benefit.
That's right. Exactly. We're so spoiled, and they come out swinging with these scents and feels and all that stuff, and it's like, holy shit. You know, we're long past the days of just tea tree and peppermint and and cedar wood and all that stuff.
Yeah. Broccoli seed oil changed the game for me. That was a really, really good one. And what is Beard Manna putting in there? I forgot what the heck they were putting in there. So it was
I don't know if I have a new blend or not. But
I can't remember. I wish I had it with me.
I've got it right here. If I can read it. Actually, let's not read that one because that's got the harder font to read. Oh, I think they're both the same font. I see some jojoba, some castor, some hemp seed, some moringa.
I think it was a moringa. That was something I never had before.
Because everything else seems pretty standard. Apricot, I think.
Oh, metal foam.
Scott, if you're still in here, this font is pretty and cool and everything, but it is a bitch to read. And I got my glasses on, so it ain't just because I'm old. So think about that. Maybe you want to.
All companies think about that, please.
What's that? Yeah.
All companies think about that.
You might want to do it as like a title font, the font here. But when you get back here where you want people to read shit, change that font up. That would be my one piece of it. My only criticism is on the labeling because it is difficult to read this kind of. It feels like a techie kind of sci-fi computery font. That would be my piece of advice.
My biggest gripe, which is very, very close to left lane drivers that won't get the hell over. In the beard world, my equivalent is companies and our companies owners, whatever products that are released, and I have no clue what's in it. It's just a name of whatever they could have called it, anything. I have no idea what the scent is. And that's great for marketing if you want to keep it minimalistic. But in 6 to 8 months, when I go to put that in my beard, am I going to remember what's in it? And am I going to pass it over just because I get frustrated because I can't remember? Yeah. I ain't looking it up. Put your damn scent blend, at least something.
Yeah.
Put something. Yeah. Let me know what it is. I hate that.
It's
and if you do it, make it big enough to where my old ass can read it, please.
Well, they only got so much room on the label, Rob. Come on.
Hey, man, then get bigger bottles. I'll buy it. Damn.
Owners make a 1 1/4 ounce bottle just so you can have the extra space so Rob's ass can read on the label. All right, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody's changing. Everybody gets 2 ounce oils for the price of one now.
Or just have like a postcard with your scents and your. Yeah, but then I don't know with the name of each thing, and then just correlate the name to your. I don't know if you want to like pull out a card every time you want to see what kind of beard oil that is, and like I don't know. That's
Lone Bear did that with the laminated card, if I'm not mistaken. Lone Bear did that with the laminated.
Yeah, they did the directions. They did the directions.
Directions in the laminated
how to use their stuff. But if they didn't want to put it on their label, maybe make a card. Like a beard oil legend or something like that has all the information on it. I don't know.
Websites. If the websites had a legend. Just as like a scent page when they have like beard oil, beard butter, a scent page that gives me the name and off to the side of it, whatever the heck it is. So that way I can search and shop by scent. Like if it says ABC 123 scent, I click that and then it takes me to everything that it offers. Man, try to sift through old and new stuff. Just give me one sheet that says everything you've got, describe it, and let me click from there and buy from there. That would be so easy. I suggested that to a couple companies a couple years ago, and they took and their websites were great.
I don't know what Etsy uses, but when you purchase from Etsy, when you purchase for a company that has a lot of scents, usually you'll go to the more info button, and it will list all of their scent names and then the profiles as well. So that's just, I think, a default of Etsy. The interesting thing about putting the scent profiles on the label, Rob, is A, I think more companies are doing it, but B, most companies, if they're going to put something on the label, they're going to put the carrier blend. So we already see a little bit of the prejudicing of the feel factor more so than the smell factor, which a lot of guys dig, right? I'm more the smell guy, so I want more scent info. Yeah. But a lot of guys dig that feel factor.
That's a good idea. Every one of us could make our own carrier blend that works for our beard by now, the people that have experience. And that would cost us nickels, really. I'm in it for the scents. I want that creativity. I want that maker's rendition of something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's exciting. As stupid as it sounds, it's exciting.
It is. Bushido, I'm a big Dodge City fan. I agree with you there. Gary Lewis has a counterpoint there, but yeah, I'm with you. And Johnny highlighted Beardsman's comment. I'm with you, Rob. I don't have to open them right away, but when I get beard mail, I get a little tingle in the scro, dude. I'm like, oh, fuck, let's open this thing up,
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun.
That's that
what was
endorphin shot when you get something like shiny and new and you want you smell it and all that stuff. Yeah, that turns into an addiction.
Yeah.
I've got a question, and for the guys in the chat too. What was your guys' most shocking experience in scent? The one that just the one. And let's not be safe and say like 1912, but
You mean good or bad?
Either way, shocking. Bam. Hopefully it's good. I really hope it's. I mean, let's go good. Let's go good.
We were all involved, and I'm not going to say it because we were involved because it's still my favorite set. War of 1812, brother.
Oh, yeah.
War of 1812 blew my fucking mind. I was like, oh. And I've had a lot more scent since then, and it's still my favorite scent.
That is a great one. I need to wear that again. I haven't worn that in probably a month. I have been busy with other products, still buying. I know Johnny's still thinking, so I'll give you mine.
I have it.
The one that blew me away. Go ahead.
The one that blew me away was the Lone Bear, Faithful Bear.
Oh, yeah.
Faithful Bear, the Tyson's, Faithfully Beard Tyson's collab with them way back when. It's a like red wine scented oil, and to this day, that oil still, like when I open and I smell it, it smells so good. And that was the one that I smelled. I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. And that's the one that really sticks out in my mind.
And the interesting thing about that is all the ingredients could be found in the Bible.
Yeah. It's a
what
great.
You drinking on there, son? Before you tell us your beer experience, that looked a little creamy.
Was that sake?
Monkey shoulder. No, it's just monkey. It's a little wood thing that I turned.
Okay, I got you.
It's my little homemade
turning wood.
Backwoods Scotch glass. We are on some monkey shoulder. Do we get taken off if we show alcohol?
No.
If we show video.
No churns in here, are they?
No.
All right, my favorite, my biggest probably shock or wow, and by shock or wow, let's all, for the folks that have been in the community long enough to remember, Bearded America's reaction to Jolly Old Fat Man's, what was it called?
Elf.
Look up Bearded America. If you don't know who I'm talking about, look up Bearded America on IG and just go back until you can see his reaction to Elf. Somehow see that. His reaction to Elf is the most extreme reaction I've ever seen, and I still laugh at it to this very day. But I had something that was really similar, and that wasn't on camera. It was just me opening it up. I don't think it was on camera. It might have been. Most shocking reaction from the Luxurious Bastard. And it's hard to give that dude more credit. I mean, he deserves it all, but he's killing it. The Colombian Bastard. And I know, Joe, that you don't like coffee, man, but oh my gosh, that was probably the strongest. That's love right there. If I ever want to smell just like banging for me, Colombian Bastard. That's number one. I love that.
So I'm gonna have to look that up and get it because I really I like coffee scents, and like right now the roaster from Fable is like the damn near like perfect coffee scent. That roaster,
yeah, it's really close.
Yeah.
Totally different, but just as good. The roaster's like nipping at its heels. The roaster smelled really good too. I loved it.
Yeah.
What Lux did with the Colombian Bastards, it was burnt sugar or burnt brown sugar. Can't remember which.
Mm-hmm.
My grandma used to make burnt brown sugar coffee back when I was a kid, and I remember that smell. As soon as I smelled that, it just flooded right back. Man, something about burnt brown sugar.
Okay.
Tonka bean, bro. Tonka bean is my crack. I don't understand it. That stuff is really good to me. Tonka bean and burnt brown sugar, coffee, bacon. Throw that in the scent and just make it for me and put my name on it and ship it. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for 10 of them.
Maybe that's why you like Barbudo's Harden, the original Harden.
Harden's so good. And they're not scared with their coffee scents.
No.
They're not scared. They're not trying to dip a little coffee. They think, hey, this some damn coffee. Wake the hell up. It smells really good. And that's old school Harden. Can you even get that anymore?
No, because the whole reason they changed temp profiles because they quit making one of the scents for it. They quit making one of the fragrances.
Oh, I am sitting on a gold mine.
I have a damn near full bottle, and I think I have a Manteca in Harden too.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, buddy.
Same categories. I'm just saying, don't spoil.
Yeah. Please don't go bad.
I'm about to put mine in the freezer right now. I'm going to smell it 20 years from now. Banging out with some Harden from. Damn.
Put that shit in the coffin with me when you do my viewing. That's we're going to have that right the fuck there.
Barbudo's another one that came out of nowhere, and I hate to keep dropping names like this, but that's a dude that came out of nowhere with some really, really original stuff. It's crazy,
and that's a great dude.
These new cats are not playing around, but I think he's been doing it for a long time, hasn't he?
He had. Oh yeah.
He's been doing it for
about
as
long as we have, if not even just a little bit longer.
Yeah,
I have that Devin, the chocolate frappe. I have that. That's another good one. That's a chocolate coffee. That's another good one. I don't know if it beats the roaster. I mean, like if you're going just coffee, like straight coffee, I don't think it beats the roaster. But if you want a blend like a mocha frappe,
fruit drink, say it.
Yeah, no, like a mocha latte or mocha frappuccino from Starbucks, it smells exactly like that. But when it comes to like straight up just coffee, then I don't think it beats it. But it's close. It's a good scent. Definitely, I have it right over there. It's awesome. I only bought it because his kid was like, look, when we had him on the live, we had him on Beard Therapy, and his kid was asking him for it because his son really, really liked it. And
I remember that.
You know what? I'm gonna get it.
I didn't bite on that then. I think I got something else.
And Johnny,
what's chat talking about, Joe? I can't see it, buddy.
Well,
are we missing good stuff?
It's hard for me to keep up. But Gary Lewis just said hold your horses on coffee. That's all I can say, winky face. Old school squished up winky face.
Huh.
Winky face. But don't talk about it, player. Be about it. Don't do it.
Yeah, when it comes out, I'll definitely
talk to me after the game's over, pal.
Here's what I'm going to say about Gary Lewis. You've been around 2+ years and you don't have a fucking gunpowder scent? Come on now. Come on, get me something.
Come on now. Look, we got to give him some credit.
No, the evolution is real over there. It's every scent that it comes out with.
It is absolutely,
on
edge, man. It's crazy what Gary's been putting out lately. That shit's really freaking good. It's not the old school, just blah blah blah.
Yeah, exactly.
There used to be some old school blah blah blah.
No, you're totally right. Here's what you got to do going forward, particularly with these scent of the months, God, that I've noticed. If Gary's doing a live where he's hyping his scent of the month, or someone is doing a live where they're hyping his scent of the month, you need to go listen to it, because sometimes on paper that thing doesn't pop like it does when you hear somebody wearing it. Mm-hmm. Like, I never thought ginger raz would work, and it did. The peanut butter and jelly, I just love the fact that it was two different scents between the butter and the oil, right?
And they work so well.
Yes.
Is that gone?
Well, he's in the chat. He can let us know.
I'm sure he's told me before.
1985 gone. I don't know.
And now this new one. And I'll tell you what, I wanted to get Valens. I just don't have the money. And if he wasn't such a shit namer of scents while being a good scentsmith, I would have gotten vintage. But I just cannot back a man.
You missed the boat.
Yeah, I know.
You missed the boat just on being stubborn, you old codger.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, everyone's got a line in the sand. Everyone has got to say that is too fucking much. Okay, I'm
going to tell you what. The next question is, what's in beard tonight? And my answer is vintage, and I friggin' love it. And you're not going to know until you get over that. Give me send you some?
I've already said if I get something from anyone that I don't know, like if Rob Acker randomly sends me some shit, it could be unreleased, best shit ever. I'm returning to sender that bitch. If I don't know what's coming to me, I am not taking any of it. I am not. No, it is not happening.
Tip in the butter for you.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna send me a butter with a what do you call that? Mushroom tip.
We're God-fearing men over here. Easy.
Who's God-fearing men over here?
Oh, and it's vintage CBD. I had never heard of that before.
Oh wow.
Oh. Eric Kennedy, don't start with me. Notice I'm calling you Eric now. You no longer get the Ripken. You no longer get the Ripken, Eric Kennedy. It's so damn good, and he'll never know. That's right, James Pershing. Line in the sand. I'm not Neville Chamberlain. I'm not going to let Hitler waltz all over me. I'm Franklin Delano Roosevelt, motherfucker. You've attacked my Pearl Harbor by naming it substandard. I'm coming to get your ass. But how I get your ass is I don't take it from anybody. I don't care. Call me irrational. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And circus cows are not a fucking animal. Let's just also
I'll agree with you there on that.
Nick chimes in. No circus cows.
If a circus cow was a real thing, do you think it would wear like the ring that the clowns wear around their neck? Wouldn't that be funny if Lisa did? You know what I'm saying? How clowns have that big thing around the neck. Just put one of those.
Put
a nose on
him. Cool, dude.
He's a
something around
cow.
the waist.
I can make
around the waist. Yeah. Yeah. What do circus cows wear? If they exist, what do they wear?
That's a great damn question. Because in rodeo, you have clowns to pull bulls away. So there is a kind of weird connection there, right? You got a bull, you got a clown. It's not a circus, but there is a connection. But yeah, yes, Mick. Master of all things circus and bovine. What does a circus cow look like?
Yeah.
Is it a milking cow? Is it
a vest on?
Is it a longhorn from Texas? What is it, Nick?
Ooh, a longhorn.
You rat bastard. Joe, you want a bottle not labeled?
You really missed out, Joe. Say yes to that. Look, hey, call his bluff. Tell him yes.
Yes, Gary. Gary, I tell you what. He's going to send it to me.
Rename it.
Look, I know Gary. He's going to send it to me labeled, and here's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go on Instagram quickly and just smush it on the sidewalk. I'm just going to have to do it.
My God.
I'm just going to have to do it. But yes, Gary, I will order the combo of the Beer to the Future Throw one in there, unlabeled. I'm slapping you across the face with my glove, sir.
If he was a real dude, he would make a one-off label, changing the name to whatever we decide right here, and send you a one-off. And if it means too much of production, take a damn piece of masking tape and write it on there. But the name's going to be changed for Barber Joe.
He said it would be Jackass for me.
There you go.
The name of Gary's new set dedicated to Joe. No, it would be Jackass.
What's your best word for vintage, Joe? What's your best word for vintage?
Look.
Come on, English teacher. Don't give me no excuses. Just one word out of your mouth.
Okay, look.
No.
Let's just no. No excuses. I threw a shit ton of stuff on him in the DMs.
I'm asking you now.
Well, hold on. I dropped 16 bars of rap to let him know I am pretty good with words, and it still didn't change his mind. So it doesn't fucking matter. Vintage is just a fancy word to make it's pearls before swine. It's like dressing a turd. It's making something shitty sound better than it actually is. Vintage. That's it.
No.
You know what my better word for what's it? What's the scent profile? Give me the scent profile and I'll give you a better word.
Ooh, you better type that out because I gotta look it up.
Yeah,
it's got tonka bean in it. Tonka is all up in my area, and I love it. That's one of those that you can smell. Like I can smell it without having to call it circus cow.
Oh, Jackass could fit into your pop culture theme, says Gary Bowman. So true, Gary. So true.
I will PayPal you $58, Gary. Don't you test me. Don't you test me. I'll call you bluff, player.
Hey, Rob is retired early and living happy. He'll do it. I could just sense it. He'll do it.
Oh yeah. For sure.
It was vintage a cent in a month? No, right?
No, it was not a cent of the month. It was not. It was just a cent whose name I objected
cent,
to. That's all.
I can't remember everything that's in it. That's one of those where let's talk beard oil for a second, shall we?
Yeah.
How you get some that are super surface, you can kind of feel where your beard oil is if you're sitting still. You could feel how far it's permeating. Vintage, you could sit here and not feel it, but you could smell it without having to move or do this or bring your beard up or nothing. And you got some of those other ones that you can only catch a whiff if you're in a breeze. And I think it's got to have a lot to do with tonka. But vintage, I'm sitting right here just smelling it. Anything else would just kind of be. It would have to wait until I move and then move back in it. Weird.
I'm gonna be 100% honest right now, Rob, and you call me out if you don't think I spy. Oh, that fucking honey, God!
Oh, the spicy honey. That's what gives it that sharp.
That's my kryptonite. Is the damn honey. Gary Lewis barely put any honey in Kingston, and I adore that scent. Wow. But here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna say, and this is not a criticism of Chesapeake. Chesapeake early on. He was on Dancy a few times. He made some sense. He was doing what everyone else was doing, and that's where I think he gained his cachet, right? What I think Gary has done recently,
see you, Brian.
Let's say over the last 6 months, has really shown him as a scentsmith. Because now, and I got to be honest, I didn't know all of Chesapeake's catalog. He made Kingston a while ago because he's already killed it. I'm not saying he didn't have the scent smithery, but looking at the Valens profile on paper, looking at the vintage profile on paper, smelling Ginger Rast, smelling the Nintendo one, looking at the new one on paper, he is not fucking around now. So now I think it's like a renaissance for Chesapeake. As to me, it's like Gary is just really hitting his stride, having some fun and throwing some shit out there that is damn good. It's just damn good.
And to say it in our position, to say it in the position that Joe and I, where's Joe? Right there? I did it. To say it for us, how good Gary's stuff is really, that's eating crow, isn't it? It's not his eating crow. How do you say change of heart fancy? How do you say that? To say it vintage, after everything that everybody's been through, he's killing it. So it's saying a lot.
It's not eating crow because we never hammered Gary as a scent producer. We hammered Gary for being Gary. Okay, that's the difference.
He's an asshole.
What I think it is growth, Rob, on everyone's part. To be honest with you,
I think there's power in forgiveness. There's a bunch of power in forgiveness because we have been to the mountaintops and down in the valleys below. But me and Gary been there. But we've been here, we've been there, we've been everywhere. I did not mean for that to sound as gay as it came out, but To be able to say it after our highs and or after all the lows is saying something. Dude's killing it. How did this turn into a Chesapeake Love Fest?
Well, we're going to move off.
You know he's loving this.
Yeah, he is. The fucker. He is. But he's a lot more like me than I would like to admit publicly at times, you know? But that means, of course, I'm going to love him because I fucking love me, right?
Yeah, right? I'm great.
I'm great. So that's got to make Chesapeake, or Gary, rather, at least pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What has happened in the chat? Do they hate us yet?
No. But Gary Lewis said there is honey in another scent in the next few months. A prick. It's just like he's targeting Barbados Joe. Barbados Joe doesn't want to spend money. Let's start throwing some shit out there that he likes. Like, oh, maybe brown sugar and cigar. Oh, we'll
I already gave him a couple of hints. If you don't make it happen, I'll be very, very disappointed. Go back to the beginning of the stream, Gary. Make that. But leave the bacon out.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to call him out publicly, but you know, he is right in the wheelhouse of doing a beer therapy set. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
He is.
I don't know, man. I caught him on a live today, and I said, hey, man, check out Beer Therapy tonight. He said, man, I don't watch that show. Denied in front of the father.
You know, he supports a lot of shows. He's with us most every week.
Y'all.
But he did say when we first came on, he was honest, and I appreciate this, that he didn't like us.
Right.
He did say that.
Did
he said
really?
that publicly. Yeah, he did.
How long ago was this?
Man,
it's been recent, like within the last few months. You know,
douche.
No, it was one of those things of I didn't like them when they first started, and this might have been a Gary Joe thing because he didn't have anything against Johnny that I know of.
Yeah.
But you know, I talked about recently how he came on and how I didn't want him to come on, but it was a good thing overall. I want to go on the record again. I have never paid for a review.
This is true. He's never paid.
That's
for
good.
So you've never paid Dan C for a review? Because I'm pretty sure early in his career he reviewed Chesapeake. Maybe he wasn't charging at that point. That might be the rub.
That could be it.
That might be the rub.
Did he just say he ain't never paid a reviewer?
That's what he said. I want to go on record again. I've never paid for a review.
Oh, let's let him slide on that one this time.
It was. I didn't want to like you because the heat between you and I, Joe. Okay. See, there it is. He's being honest.
He said the heat between me and you.
That's a little Prince, baby. That's some
okay,
Prince.
You got it. Okay, if y'all don't know Prince, y'all need to go look up Prince as soon as Beer Therapy's over. You need to familiarize yourself.
And Rob Adler has a singing voice.
No.
Oh.
Pitchy, all pitchy.
Okay, you may be pitchy, but if you go back to the original video of Let Me Tap That Thing, Rob sounds like he should have been in a choir because he is just resonant. You got a little tremolo going. Let me tap that thing. Oh, dude, it sounds so good.
I remember Emo. Emo did never let me live it down. He was all the time talking about tapping that thing. All the time talking about tapping that thing. One thing I'm kind of ticked off people didn't recognize is I think it might have been my Anointed AK part 1 or part 2. I had to do 2 parts because I had so much stuff from him.
Yeah.
It didn't get no love when I introed the video. I took myself and then threw it from Hen to Yonder. I don't know if you remember seeing that one.
I do.
Just ghosted myself. I was kind of surprised that didn't get no love. That took like an hour to figure out.
Oh.
I be putting in work for people, man. Getting like 12 views. Fuck out of here with that. I got better shit.
Please.
I used to go like crazy making my videos and stuff, putting little graphics in and splicing in movie clips and stuff like that.
Hours.
Not with that anymore. I do what I do, and I do it quickly, and I edit it, and it's out the door.
So what you need to do for the folks that are watching, these young cats, man, they can make a video and they can edit it up real quick because they've only known the world of editing it up real quick. But you got a 40-some-year-old dude plus talking to you about some stuff with a dope-ass video. He didn't put in overtime times 4. I'm telling you, editing was up because I'm old. And it wasn't fast.
I like editing because you can do all sorts of magic and fun stuff in editing. So I actually enjoy it. You know, it's cool. By the way, I just want to say right now, since we're talking about Gary, and give him his props. Gary's been doing Snack Crate for his kids for a long time now, and he was the one. I was like, that sounds fun, and he gave me the info what it was. And Gary was the one that gave me the idea. Joe, you and Bella should do this for your channel. And I was like, that's a great idea, Gary. Thank you. And we wound up doing it. Well, February, whenever our February Snack Crates come, it is going to be the Lewises and the Ayerses. We are going to do whatever country comes. I'm going to hook up a live stream just for me and Gary and his kids, and I'm going to have Bella and Dante, and we're going to do a tag team on whatever that country is. So
that's going to be awesome.
If you like Snack the World, you got Chesapeake and his boys going to be in there this month. I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. That's going to be cool.
I freaking love those videos. You watch them, Rob?
Yeah. I think I missed the most recent one.
And they make their faces. They're like,
when Dante came on there with like no hair at all, I was like, damn, powder.
Surprised me as much as it did you. God, because dude was the shaggy DA because of COVID. He hasn't been getting no haircuts, and I looked at him like, "Hey, I'm
that thing. Quit it." We better cover that thing up.
Here's the thing, though, Rob. It's mom. Mom doesn't like the haircuts. You know, as dads, we're like, oh, shit. Boy wants to shave his head. Boy shaves his head. Whatever. Mohawk. Who gives it? Who gives
whatever
a
you want to
ass?
do. Yeah, whatever
yeah,
you want to do.
Right? Right, JG?
Yeah.
It was mom wasn't so happy, but, you know.
But yeah, it was if you guys have in the chat, if you guys haven't checked out what do you call the show again? Is it Snacks Around the World or something like that?
Snack the World.
Snack the World. That's what it is. You guys got to check that out. It's hilarious.
And I'm doing 2 subscription services right now. We so that I can hopefully release like about one a week or one every 10 days. We've got the next 2 filmed. I'm just kind of cycling them with the United Beards of America right now, but I want them to be kind of standalone and be able to release soon. It's fun. Oh God, it's worth the money just to try it and to do something with my kids. Because the beautiful thing about this, and this is why I really appreciate Gary suggesting this, is long after I'm gone, ostensibly, they still have that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They could go on whatever the future YouTube is or whatever, or even my files on my hard drive because I've got them. And they can remember that experience with Dad, which is something we don't have, you and me, Rob. I don't know, Johnny, and probably not you, Johnny, because you're old enough. We don't have those kind of, interactions with our parents, and that's kind of magical that you preserve it in time to me.
Yeah.
That's and like now that you say that, it just I've done the one video with my son when making the slime, which he was super happy about. Like he loved making that video. Yeah. He was there with me with the editing process. He wanted to make sure he could be heard. He said a few things that he didn't like. So he said, let's redo that. And we reshoot it. And then I can say it better, Dad, and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. Nice. And then, so like he was really dialed in. And he really liked doing it. So I'm like, wow, this is awesome. He's really interested in it. So I'm gonna do another one, and I don't care how it affects my channel with the algorithm or whatever bullshit. But we're gonna do another slime video, but it's a different kind of slime. It's like a weird slime that's a cloud. Okay. And you mix it all together with the glue and stuff. We have the kit, and he has to have a good week in school all throughout the whole week for him to be able to film a video. So that's his little reward now.
That's awesome.
And it's all a win-win because he gets to have fun doing it. I get content for the channel. He has a good week in school, and we preserve a memory. So like it's an all around good thing. And I don't care about the channel. Like I don't care what it does to the channel, like algorithm wise and stuff like that, or who watches it or not. But he was looking at the comments. And I was reading him the comments that people were saying. He was getting excited. He saw the amount of thumbs up and how many views. He's like, it's got 55 views. And I'm like, cool. Yeah, it's great. I said, and then he says, next one, we're going to do better. We're going to do a lot better next time. He's like, giving me all these ideas. I'm like, all right, man, relax. Like,
and see, that's awesome because particularly a kid with a disability, when you can get him dialed into something like that, that's that gold mine you need to keep tapping kind of thing. So it's good that you're planning on doing more stuff with him, to break. Bella and I have always naturally been closer for whatever reason. Dante, it was good to bring him in for the basketball videos, and we still have to finish them, but we just haven't. But now to also bring him into the food videos, it's kind of nice. You get that weird dynamic between the 2 twins where I can just sit there. You've got my wife's voice coming in from, the freaking, you can't see her, but you can hear her because she likes to watch the stuff on Box. So it really is. It's one of those cool things. And when we talk about Beard Life, Joe did a live today, and Aaron was on it. Aaron, I don't know if you're in here. I don't think you are. but Aaron was on there and he was just complaining about like content and views and stuff. And my advice to any person who's establishing a channel or making a channel is you need to know from the beginning, what's the vision? Is the vision to be monetized and go from there? Or is the vision to have fun? Because they're two very distinct visions, right?
Yeah.
And you need to have that concretely in stone before you can release another video. You really do, because there's two separate strategies there.
Yeah.
Two separate strategies for how you promote those videos based on the vision.
It's like when you go sailing, you need a heading.
Right.
Without a heading, you're lost at sea. So if you're going to start making content, you gotta go one out of two ways. Is this going to be like your at-home business, or are you having a hobby and doing something fun for yourself? So yeah.
I think people have got a really weird or warped misconception of that they could actually make a living, like the regular dude, the regular content creator, and people that are aspiring to be really think that they can make a living off of YouTube. And although it's a great idea, it's a great goal to have, I don't know how realistic it is by the numbers. I mean, how many people could like quit their job? How many of like percentage of YouTubers that are signed into YouTube and have an account, how many of them are making enough money from YouTube to not get a job? And then the numbers are not. If that's what you're after, go after that. But man,
yeah.
Going into YouTube is fun. I mean, it's a job. I see what these guys are putting in their videos, time.
Yeah.
That's a job. I mean, if you want a second job, go wait tables or something. Unless you got a really good personality, you want to go somewhere, then stay here.
The guy to my left, I mean, Dan C is the hardest working man in beer world. Johnny Grooms is a damn close second, because I'm going to tell you something. He has worked, and where are you at, Johnny? You're somewhere between 850 and 9, right?
I'm at 862, I think.
So 2 years approximately. He's at 862. And Brian Beards and Banjos would like this. When I knew Brian, when I first introduced myself to Brian, when Brian and I first knew each other, Brian didn't have 100 subs, Yeah. Johnny is going to make 1,000. But Johnny is grinding and he's working and he's doing this kind of stuff. And it takes work. Some guys can magically get lots of subs. Some guys maybe can't for whatever reason. But, what's the vision? I've known Johnny's vision. What's the damn vision? What's this?
I know that the way, if I watch a video, the way I want to be spoken to, or the way I want to be addressed, I want to almost like peek into whatever it is you got going on in your life, like a peek in a day in your life while you explain something or talk about something.
Yeah.
I hate to get talked to. I don't know if that makes sense.
No,
don't talk to me. Let's talk. Just chatting with me. Just a super duper comfortable channel would be really, 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 really cool, really beneficial for like guys like me that don't, I'll hit your like button. It's so much easier to watch than unless it feels like a tutorial. I think that's what I'm supposed to have said.
Look, I'm going to say something here.
Entertain me. I bet. I should have just said
No. This here. Hold on. Let me gather my thoughts.
Johnny was working that damn. Y'all see what Johnny did to that the slime? My kid makes slime. Y'all see what Johnny was doing to that slime? If you have not seen Johnny's slime video, go watch it, and then you'll know when you see it. You'll know. He goes to pull on that slime. Bless his tip, bud. That thing has got to be slap ass purple. My God. It's got bruises of Band-Aids and junk on it. Bless his heart.
This is what I want to say. First, say about Johnny Grooms. Johnny Grooms has now become a theme throughout the beard world. Johnny Grooms will bleed for you, literally. But Johnny Grooms will also take risks. He'll play games. He doesn't care if it's 2 or 3 or 55,000 viewers. He's going to play games. He's going to do other things. Johnny is, as a teacher, I respect that, because when you want to try something new with the students and take a risk, you never know if it's going to flop or do really well. So I appreciate Johnny taking risks. Rob was the kind of guy with that sultry North Carolina accent and sitting on his porch. He was the guy you wanted to have a beer with and whose voice you could fucking trust. Remember old Wilford Brimley back telling you about Quaker Oats back in the
No, you did. No, you did. Take it back, Joe. Take it back, Joe.
What I was going to say, Rob
Wilford Brimley.
Rob
Is Wilford Brimley the one with the diabetes?
Yeah, I think
Not talking about you. Not just diabetes, me. What's wrong with you, bro? Damn.
He is the modern spin. He brings you into the video just by nature of his persona without even trying. That's why he was my favorite. I'll be honest. I love to watch Johnny bleed. I love to watch Johnny suck blackheads and leave a purple trail across his face. All right? 2 different angles for it, but I think they're both damn effective. And I think
Johnny don't give a. It's 9:30. Johnny don't give a fuck.
There we go.
Johnny don't give a fuck. That's what I love about it. It's 39:30.
It is dirty 9:30.
Johnny don't care.
And speaking of the game,
his head, he'll cut himself.
Like I just got Red Dead Online, which is Red Dead Redemption, just online. So like you get to play with a bunch of worldly people, right? So just before this live started, I was messing around on free roaming, and I literally was just walking around with like a knife in the neighborhood, and a knife, right? And I would creep up to people who are like hanging their clothes or cooking on the outside and I just murder them. I was just murdering people and dragging their bodies away and stuff like that. And that game is amazing. I can't wait to stream it because I can really live out like my inner like killer thoughts. It's great. It's great. I was cracking myself up. It was so funny.
Joey Hookham, Rob, Joey Hookham wants to what up, people.
Oh, come on. Don't do it, Joey. What up, people? With my crooked ass pinky. Look at how crooked that pinky is, y'all. Look at that pinky.
Oh my God.
Bless his damn heart. Yeah, my pinkies are jacked up. I've broke damn near every hand and every bone in both hands almost. At least like 80% of them. But we got the crookedy crooks.
Thank goodness for Pete, my boy Pete White, because I saw this earlier today, and this is perfect dirty 9:30 material. So let's kick off 9:30 officially. Larry Flint, publisher of Hustler magazine, passed away today.
No.
Oh, bless his heart.
Yes. Hustler, when I was a kid in the 80s, teenager, that's when you knew you were playing with the big boys. Because here's the strata. Here's the strata of porn mags in my youth. Playboy, Penthouse, Hustler. Hustler was at the top. Isn't that right, Rob Acker? Is that right, Johnny Grooms? I don't know if you were still Johnny getting that.
It depends on how dirty you were.
Well, I'm a dirty son of a bitch. I'm a dirty son of a bitch. Let's be honest.
Some things are best confined in 4 walls. I ain't trying to. The Abraham Lincoln, hold up. We have to go back to the Abraham Lincoln. Please do not describe it again. I really don't want to. I probably should have brought it up because somebody's not going to.
I will be right back.
And they're going to want to know.
I'm
good timing.
I'm right back.
Yeah, he ain't got to hear it now. He's going to have to edit it later. The Abraham Lincoln was the most disgusting thing that I heard come out of your mouth.
Beard 930 shaman's mouth. Not my.
Oh, I mean the shaman's mouth. Whatever.
Yeah.
Shaman was in your house, but I'm just trying to tell you.
He rode my body.
Holding the staff doing like that for like at least a good 4 or 5 minutes. I was so offended by my buddy. I was like, damn, bro, what the hell?
Bullshit. I saw the comment that said, if he did the tattoos, I'm all in. So don't you even try and front right now.
Yeah, but I didn't know you were going to stroke a shaft.
Come on, he's the dirty 930 shaman. There's no barriers there.
He was rough.
He was rough.
Down here. Need a fridge down here. That's what I need. If anybody ever runs across any mini fridges that they want to throw away or sell or whatever, something under $100, I would gladly take it off your hands.
Can't you get one for around $100?
No, I want to get it under 100.
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah,
but
I know.
If
I
they're
got
selling it. It's probably sat somewhere for a long ass time with dust, and the seals are going to be junk. Bet.
Disney
spring.
Disney Beardsman. I watched the show that I was on, but really it was the bearded shaman riding my body like a Loa. So I know what the Abe Lincoln is purely because of that experience. Johnny, as you are 50% my co-host, as I am 50% your co-host, Disney Beardsman wants a redefinition of the Abe Lincoln, but I will only do so with your approval.
Man, tell him to go back and watch the old one. Tell him to go back and watch the old one.
I can save him so much time.
There's 33 people in here. We just lost one. It was 34. Now it's 33.
You gotta go with
So
something.
maybe he should go
because I just remembered exactly what it is. I just remembered exactly what it is, and I'm just like,
we can't do that.
No.
Okay, Disney.
Look at that.
Probably about how long was the shaman on? How deep in the video does he have to go?
Disney, I can't do it, but I will happily DM you later.
So dirty.
Johnny Grooms played the veto, and I can't blame him. 50% of the show is his. He can muzzle me if he so desires. Hey, Mac with the cheese in the house.
Wait, is it today?
No, my birthday was Monday. No, it was.
Okay.
Sorry, it was Sunday.
Okay, I thought I already hit you up.
Johnny, come
Happy
back
birthday,
to my house.
buddy. How old are you now?
Hey,
I lost count. I think I'm 38.
I lost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I watched Johnny Groom's wife snatch his eyebrows off the other day.
Oh, you watched
what? A couple years back.
Yeah, it was like
She's
a year
kind
back.
of cute, Johnny. Better hold on tight.
Yeah, I know.
You better tighten up doing the dishes and make sure the yard stays mowed.
Hey, I do it. I do it all. You know,
but do it again.
I freaking. That's why I'm out there shoveling.
She was snatching his junks
and enjoying it, Rob. She was.
Yeah, she loved it. She loved it.
Yeah, of course, she loves that. Still loves that shit. Man.
Yeah, Johnny Grooms' wife is no joke, baby. Johnny Grooms.
She's pretty. She's a pretty lady.
Young lady.
Yeah, she's a hottie.
Yep.
I know.
By the way, if you want to take a quick look without Johnny knowing and just give him some views, the Burger King Incredible Burger also has her in it as well.
Yeah. Wasn't there another one? I missed the Burger King Incredible. No, I didn't. I saw that. I must not have been paying attention.
I just know eyebrows and Burger King. If that's all I know. Look at Johnny's face. I love it.
I think it's not so much her as how much she enjoyed snatching that stuff off his face. She was like, she was just loving it every second.
Yes. The Burger King thing is just an experience of a husband and wife trying a new thing. The better video to actually watch to see Johnny's wife's sadistic nature is the one where she's going after his eyebrows because she is digging the shit out of it. For sure. She is digging that. Johnny, look at my message.
How many cans? I don't know. What are the mini fridges coming? I don't know, like they're small, like so I could fit like a 6-pack in or something, or maybe like 6 of these 12 or these tall boys or whatever.
Oh well, you can probably just get a refrigerated cooler if you don't need any more than a 6-pack, but you're gonna regret it because bottles of whiskey is not gonna fit in there.
Oh well, I got ice for that. I have an ice maker that makes these giant cubes of ice. They're huge. That's what I use. I don't know. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Bushido. Trivia is one of those things. You either got a lot, you know a little about a lot, and sometimes you hit it, and sometimes you don't. Emo, funny story, and I'm going to share this because I'm honest with my brothers. We are getting ready to move into a new house by May, I hope. So tonight we were doing some stuff, and Mrs. Barbadoe found the box.
Oh,
yeah, the
box. What's in the box? It's dildos in the box. It's some butt plugs.
Yeah.
Weird for Abraham.
His butt plug foxtails are in there.
Abraham Lincoln. The Gettysburg Address is in the box. Yes.
Oh no! Burn that bitch right now.
And Emo asked a question, and it's funny, Emo, because that very topic came up, and that's all I'm gonna say.
I have my stash well hidden.
What's in the box?
What is in the box?
She'll never find it ever. She'll never find it.
That's good.
Like I don't even need it now because the internet's got everything you need. Like,
But there's still something about 3D, Johnny Grooms.
Oh, the box.
Still something about 3D.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like Sunday? You said, Rob. Some things are best left behind for doors or rooms or whatever.
When Sunday, what Sunday you want to church?
Go to church apparently because it's some Dirt McGirt. Dirt McGirt.
Oh man.
Well, thank you, Bushido. I leave the stuff that should be taught out of class here for Wednesday nights. You don't need any grammar instruction. You've already been through that. Why do you got a box still? You have the interwebs. No. This is what we would call damn, I can't think of the words because Jimmy Dean is being kind, or Jimmy Beam, whatever his name is. This is a consenting adult box.
Sausage?
Let me put it to you that. Yes. Well, in a way, yes, Rob, in a way. But plastic and like bright blue or turquoise blue with a to it, you know? Oh.
So should we ask Rob the question?
Oh, no. I don't like it. I don't want to know it. I don't wish
Rob,
to
you
sniff
are
it.
a guest. Johnny, I leave that up to you.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't eating poop, man.
So you
I
eat
ain't
ice
eating
cream.
poop.
You would eat ice
I
cream.
would eat the ice cream. I'm not eating poop.
See? That's the answer.
And Joe lost so many cool points when he said he would eat his poop. So
By
many
the way-
cool points. We were like thick as thieves, y'all. You see this?
Yeah.
Now we kind of like, he's going to eat his own poop, man.
And Rob
Yes,
hasn't
he's
DM'd me in weeks. You haven't DM'd me in weeks.
I love
man.
you. No, I mean, I love you. I've been on the CNC. I've been learning.
Yeah. It's the poop thing, guys. I know it. By the way,
hit me
James,
up anytime. I'm always here.
I want you to learn, though. I want you to learn to earn. That's what I want. Or learn to have fun, whatever your vision.
I'm having fun, bro.
That's it.
I'm staying up until 3, 4 o'clock in the mornings out here playing.
See, that's the
No sleep. I've lost 5 pounds in like 3 days because I forget to eat. I'm out here playing. I forget to eat. I'm thinking constantly, and I love it. Never been happier in my life. My bad.
That's awesome.
Next.
That's awesome.
All I was going to say is,
Starving,
James,
though. I'm hungry.
if you want to know where the question came from, James Pershing sent me, go to the November 25th therapy, about an hour in. I'm off the screen, and he and Johnny engage in this discussion. And then I come back on the screen, and they hit me with the question, okay? But James Pershing is the one who introduced this now notorious and legendary, or whatever the opposite of legendary is in a negative way, question to beard therapy. It was
Sounds
blame
like
James Pershing.
It's a staple. It's a staple question now.
It is the
Now
staple
it's part of the show now. It's part of the show.
Just come on,
If you didn't know, it really stings, I imagine, if you didn't know the question. So ask the question.
So I can get the Abe Lincoln, whatever the guy's going to row. Okay.
There might be somebody new in here.
So if you don't know the question is, if you had a choice, you have to make this choice. It's gone to your head, and you have to make this choice. And you can't choose death. So every time I say that, it sounds weird. But anyway,
yeah, it does. It sounds very weird.
Would you eat shit flavored ice cream? That's ice cream, or ice cream that's flavored like shit?
Ice cream that's flavored like shit all day and every day. I'm not eating shit. As a matter of fact, instead of eating the ice cream flavored shit, I would probably rather, would you rather take a shot, half a shot, let's say half a shot of gasoline or your own urine?
My own urine.
My own urine.
All day.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm not going to die.
Everclear?
Never tried it, but
I've tried Everclear. Yeah, I've had a shot of Everclear.
Oh, so we're dancing on the line. What is the line? Huh?
I would drink Everclear over my own piss. Yeah.
Yeah, I drink.
But gasoline is different. Gasoline is not meant to be consumed.
Sometime I try and get my own piss to my mouth just to test my prostate strength, because I think that's good when you're over 50. You just kind of point that thing up and bite it like a dog.
Okay, he's just playing.
Wow.
Oh, thank God.
I love Rob's look at for a second. He was like, motherfucker, am I really going to have to disown this guy? Am I going to have to unfollow my boy?
Have you still got that kind of strength to where you can piss, to where you can bite your own stream? That's what I'm talking about.
I don't think I've ever had that strength.
No,
well, I think
like when I was 7, and really
we all
short.
have that strength.
Maybe when I was an infant, when I shot it over my head behind me.
I could piss over the house when I was like 5. It's great. Felt good. Now it's like freaking stop start. Guys have got so much to look forward to.
Like that sprinkler.
What was that movie the dude says sounds like you're pissing in Morse code? What was that, an Adam Sandler movie? It sounds like you're pissing in Morse code. The over 45s understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, we do.
It's crazy how the body just falls apart over the years. Things stop working right. You wake up with aches and pains and shit. Like,
that's just the vessel, bro. The greatness is still just burning. The vessel's just getting old. The greatness getting better.
Damn, he froze.
Okay, look.
Not bad. Who froze me?
Mick Man may be my sugar daddy, but I'm not going to call a brother out when he says something publicly. He said in the chat just recently, let me find it. Oh, you can handle a half shot of gas. I've drank more than that siphoning gas before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. Now, you guys correct me here if I'm wrong. When I think of siphoning gas, I think of thief.
Who? A thief. Oh, if you got
That's
one tractor
tough.
full and one tractor's not full and no gas cans in sight,
then you siphon some gas.
Maybe if you're in a big city, if you're stealing somebody's car.
Which Mick isn't. He's in a, I would say, near a medium-sized city at best. The guy believes that a cow belongs in the circus is going to go around, okay? Then he's going to admit to siphoning gas. I'm trying to.
If he was transporting a circus cow to the circus and was on a deadline, and ran out of gas, he might have siphoned some gas. Never know.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I am completely out of the chat, you guys. I think Johnny said I was freezing earlier. I had to shut the chat down.
Okay.
You good.
Streaming too, so
we'll bring it to you. Rob is spot on. Rob, okay, so whatever you said in there responding to the siphoning, Rob, you were spot on. James Pershing, you can siphon gas for legal reasons as well. James Pershing brought the whole ice cream question up, so I would definitely take anything he says with 2 or 3 grains of salt at a minimum, at a damn minimum. You may be able to, and I get it, but I think illegal. That just may be me, and I admitted that. That's why I asked Johnny and Rob ahead of time.
And Rob gave me it. I am not, as a bearded man, going to siphon any gas.
Right.
I mean, maybe if I had to, but I'm a smoker, bro. I ain't going up.
I have a pump for that. I have a siphon pump for that.
See?
Just put the tube in, you push the little plunger.
Spoiled. Oh, my blood.
Comes right out.
He's not doing any of this. None of that.
Hey, I work smarter, not harder.
When the shit goes down, are you going to know how to do it? You just got to ask yourself that question.
No, I know. You have claymores, Johnny, around your house like Rob Acker does in case of the invasion comes?
No,
not claymores. Not claymores. No. He's got higher tech. Claymore's Vietnam. He's got higher tech than that shit.
I'm on the waiting list for a rail gun.
Oh,
I'm totally kidding. That was a joke, man.
You get that? We're like, we're gonna have to take a trip down to Rob's house. I need to shoot that.
You'd be safe anyway. You'd be safe.
Mick says from one tractor to another is what I meant. So you used the perfect. Somehow, Rob, you connected with Mick telepathically.
Because he's country as hell. Them country people hang around tractors and stuff.
All right. It might have been a little different from Oklahoma to NC, but hey, fair enough. Who am I to doubt? Who am I to doubt? I'm a suburban boy. I'm not a country boy. I'm a suburban
When your
boy.
circus cow dies, how you gonna pick him up? A tractor. And if you get no diesel tractor,
right. It's insulting to call it a circus cow, Rob, by the way. That's just fucking insulting right there.
Is it? Is that racist?
Yes.
Cancel me. Please fucking cancel me. I need a break. Please.
And then Pete White, you're getting a lot of backing here, Rob and Johnny, because Johnny also said no to me. Pete White,
Hello, Pete White. Hello, Pete.
Once boat ran out of gas, and as I was trailering it, there we go.
Oh, wow.
All right. Okay. All right. So
People
I'm
that get outside of their house know something about having to transfer gas. But if you sit there inside all day.
I back off. Mick Man, you are not a thief. I back off.
No, I'm sure he stole some shit. I promise that. A Hot Wheels car when you were like 3 or taxes right now. Married, filing separately, my ass.
Oh, that's so funny.
You can use the hose to the magic dick.
Yes, you do. Yes, the PC term is entertainment. You know what pisses me off the most is that Mick could hang by himself, But he's got James Pershing riding shotgun on this fucking circus cow thing. Like James Pershing is right there with him. And I don't like that. I just don't like it.
How do you not love that guy? How do you not love James?
I do love
James. Not love that guy.
I don't love that James is riding shotgun on Mick on this one thing, but I do love James. I'm with you.
I need more time in the day to DM my homies.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Terrible.
Yeah.
So bad. But I'm doing stuff. I'm not sleeping.
You're sleeping and being retired. You don't have any time to DM your homies.
I'm loving it. So blessed. I'm not even playing when I say it. I'm so blessed.
Hey, yeah, let's get back to serious here real quick. Another thing that I learned after 2 years in this community is just the way people look after each other, and I'm going to send you some shit, and then I'm going to say I'm going to send you some shit, and it's just this lovely organic kind of reciprocity. Like Mick sent me some shit, and in the past I sent Mick some shit, and before that Mick sent me some shit, and it was just like one of those things, you know. I know Mo has sent you some shit in the past, Rob. You know, I mean, just the way that people send each other.
I need to send some shit.
Yeah, you
I've got
do.
so much shit.
Yeah.
But I mean,
too much. I got too much stuff. I don't know what to do with all.
Shipping is nothing, actually. I need to send some shit.
Oh, it wasn't even this big that long ago, and now it's getting out of control.
I'd hate to give it all to one dude. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much that I'm not ever going to wear again, and it's still good. I'd love to ship everybody, just like post it, like make an Instagram post. Hey man, who wants it? And then just everybody wants a combo or something. I'm not doing it, but because shipping would be stupid.
Yeah.
But for everybody just to get, man, and on top of that, think about this. It takes away from the owners. I mean, if somebody wanted to get Chesapeake something and I just gave it to them, well, that takes money out of their pocket. And I ain't trying to do that either.
But unless you were
huge
given
fan
that,
of people buying their stuff.
yeah, yeah.
But you know what? If you send like, let's say you send a combo to somebody, and they're like, "Man, that combo was great," and let's say it was, Chesapeake or Fable or whatever, and they're like, "You know what? I got this combo.
True.
I'm gonna get some more," and they end up buying more.
Yeah,
You made a customer out of them.
Yep.
Never thought about that. Never thought about that. Give me just 1 second. I got to turn the heat on. It's getting cold.
The point being is that there are guys like, that I've experienced, many of them, who will just buy a dude stuff. Like Joey Hookham was like, dude, I think this will be right up your alley. I'm going to buy it for you, or Joey Hookham tossing me an idea, or Mick Man buying me stuff and sending me stuff from his private stock collection, as I like to call it, I just love that about community. Dudes informing other dudes, helping other dudes. It's just a brilliant concept that I really, really dig, and I hope never, ever goes away.
It's really rewarding to give stuff. I think, man, if you've got a little bit of extra and you just feel like being generous, because to me, it's not even a BS. I'm not BSing. Giving feels way better than getting. It feels way better. Yeah. And if I hear somebody say, "Hey, somebody, I want to try this company," or I've never tried this scent, and you kind of know that they're having an issue or whatever where they can't get it, man, just get it. Just ask for their address, just get it and ship it to them. Yeah. If you can do that, I've done it a couple times and it feels real good. You don't have to advertise it. You don't have to video it. You ain't got to tell nobody. Just go do something that feels good for somebody else and for yourself.
I'm a big fan
of
giving things and then nobody's saying that I actually gave it to them.
Yes.
I'm a huge fan of that. I'm like, just you get it, good, cool. Like you don't have to say I gave it to you, because like then
if you're doing good things, that's plenty. But you shouldn't have to announce it in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
You shouldn't have. And I'm not saying that it's blasphemous if you do announce it, but just be charitable without telling everybody you're charitable.
I may put a mystery box together after this live, because I have so much. I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, I gotta, I'm gonna take a box that I have, fill it up with some oils.
Yeah.
If I have bombs,
how do I do that?
If I have bombs and butters to match, I'll match them, and just I'll pick somebody, I don't know, and just send it to them. But like, hey, this shit that I'm never gonna get to. Used it for the reviews. Used it once or twice, maybe 4 or 5 times for the purposes of the review or whatever, and then just send it out. Because I have a lot of those that I just did just for the review. Haven't worn them since, because I've moved on to the next thing I'm reviewing, and that's what I've been wearing.
How about like a IG post with a 1, 2, 3 winner? Like first, second, and third place winner, and let's say you have, it's going to be 100, but say you have 30 combos or 30 items.
Mm-hmm.
The first place winner gets a list and he gets to choose 10 things. The second place winner gets the remainder, gets to choose 10 things.
Yeah.
And then you just send it out like that. That's a lot of work.
I tried to make a list and all that stuff and like let people pick from the list. And I'm just like, I just can't.
I just want to dump it in a trash bag and ship it.
I don't have the time. I just like, look, I just take a quarter of my table behind me and just dump it in a box, patch it up. Here you go, random shit. You know, if you like it, keep it. If you don't like it, throw it away. Whatever, you know, it doesn't matter to me. I already either bought it or reviewed it already. It can go, like, you know.
But I got to be honest with you, both Johnny and Rob. I don't think it's unfair to ask for some money to cover just the shipping costs when you are going to if you were going to send hundreds of dollars of stuff to a person, because they're not necessarily going to like it all. But even if they like one or two things, that's way more than they're spending in shipping. You know, because chances are shipping is going to be $10 to $20 depending on what you're sending them. I have no problem saying if you cover shipping, I will send you these things. Because let's be honest, you know, we got families to feed, et cetera, and if we're feeling extra, like we got that money sitting there and we can do it, great. But if we're not, and we've got the product and all we're asking is the dude to cover the shipping, which would be 1/10 of a combo, maybe half of a combo, and you're getting all this stuff that has literally either never been used or been used, like Johnny said, once, just for the purposes of review, maybe a couple times. That's a huge treasure right there. When you're looking at the three of us who have way more shit than we'll ever use in each other's lifetimes,
you
know,
for sure. I gotta figure that out.
And razor handles. I got a shit ton of razor handles that, like, you know, I'm about to start, you know, who wants them because, you know, just cover shipping and I'll send it out to you. You know, I douse them all in alcohol, no blade in it, of course, and everything. And I just give it out because I have a collection of razor handles. I don't ever use it. I use the Defender razor when I'm not reviewing a razor, or you know, at all. Like to shave my actual head, I'm using the Defender razor. That's the one I'm using. So that's my everyday razor. And now the Pitbull because it's, you know, $90 and I'm not going to use that shit because I spent money on it. If someone wants to buy, no, I won't sell it. I like it. It's a good razor. I like it.
Is that the fingerprinty one? You said the Pitbull, the
Pitbull one, yeah, the electric one,
the one with the fingerprints.
Yes, yeah, the one. With
okay,
yeah.
See, I want to shave my head so bad, but I know it. If as soon as I do, it won't come back.
Oh, it'll come back.
Like I told you, when you shave your head when like you start to know.
You got a good hairline still. It'll come back. Trust a man who was balding in his 20s. Yeah, you're fine up front.
I wouldn't do it though. I would wait until the hair's actually falling out, and you're gonna make.
I'm so tired of having to do something to it. The beard's enough. My wife waits on me. If we go into the store, go shopping, she is at the door waiting on me, bro. This is not. This don't take just a second. I mean, it's not just a minute.
You don't wake up that way. You don't wake up.
I mean, it's close, but no. Depends on how I sleep on a pillow.
Yeah, totally, Rob. I have an apnea mask, and then I wear a COVID mask, so my shit is never going to look great. But a couple things for you, Rob. Captain Stash. Rob, we need to talk soon, seeing as you have a new CNC machine. That's number one. Gary Lewis says, Captain Stash, stay away. He's my guy, LOL.
Yeah, Gary gets first dibs when I ever, but I'm not. I'm playing right now. I'm not trying to sell shit yet.
Pete White says, Rob, have you made yourself a new beard shelf yet?
Hold on, let's answer that question. I got inspired. So first of all props to Jason Esser.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Jason Esser, he's doing really cool stuff in the shop. He's got really good finishing. I like the way his stuff looks. It's functional. It looks really good, clean, neat, simple. But I watched Beard Motivation. Damn, we just plugging everybody tonight. Y'all need to get a piece of pen and paper and write down the videos that we tell you to watch. But Beard Motivation did a special on like beard oil shelf things, and Jason Esser does something. But I was inspired by that video, and I just got it here because I just got done with it. So it ain't even nothing. It ain't nothing yet. Let me take this stuff off and show you what I did it on the CNC. It took a little bit to design, but it's got the outer ring of the big ones is for the big 3-ounce tubs or 3-inch tubs, and the inner ones is 2.5 inch. I screwed up on the depth a little bit, and the holders down there, that's a knot. The holders down there fit like the whiskey and hardtack squares and the round regular old 1 ounce. Just something I just designed, just whipped up just to be playing with. I ain't trying to sell it. I'm not trying to go into business. I'm just playing. I got to learn first. So if you think that you want me to make something for you, please just give me a little bit. I'm a perfectionist. I got to get it right first. I ain't putting on no junk.
And get to the back of the line, because I told Rob months ago, once your ass is making beard shells, you're making me mine.
I'll send you this just to shut you up.
But Rob, Jason Esper, he has does some good stuff. I got a quote for him. It was very reasonable. Hit him up at Jason Esser, ESSER. But if you want to get some custom made wood kind of stuff too, while Rob is learning, or support both the dudes, I did get Rob, even though he's doing woodwork, is also talking about the gifts of another man out there who's also doing cool stuff. Jason Esser does some nice stuff, and like Rob said, simple.
I've never talked to the guy. It's just very simple, very, very functional. It's perfect, and it looks good. It's manly. He's doing really good, and he's got options. He's doing a good job, and I've never talked to the guy, but it's nice to see somebody out there doing that. I know what he feels. It's fun. If that's your thing, if woodworking's your thing, man, it's not a job. It's fun.
And I have DM'd Jason Esser because I saw some of his stuff, and I told him, I said, man, we're getting into a new house, and once I get into a new house and I get it set up, I am talking to you, brother, because I think his stuff is very affordable for what he's giving you, and that it's all handmade. While I'm waiting for Rob to perfect his craft, because I am going to own an Acker original.
Mine will be a big. Here's what's coming. Let me tell you what's coming. I'm not going to stop until I get there. Okay. So you remember the dartboards? I'm going to go ahead and give my secrets, and somebody can beat me to the punch. Please beat me to the punch, but I'm still going to perfect it.
Still
remember the dartboards that have the 2 front doors that open up?
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody knows, if you know me at all, you know I'm a patriot. It's all about the American flag in America. So what I want is a dartboard type box to open up and have it be an American flag, but each one of the stripes be its own shelf for beard oil, bomb, something like that. Yeah, right. With an American flag painted, hopefully epoxy. I don't know if that's going to work, but with shells popping off. Yeah, it's in my head. I just got to learn how to do it.
Oh, it's
going to be dope. It's going to be dope.
Do it.
See, you see the smiles. It doesn't stop, man. Once you find something that you really like, go get it. Make time for it.
Right.
Happy, bro. Happy. So good.
There's your advice right there, man.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Yes,
I wish someone told me that back when I was graduating high school on my way out,
Yeah.
Don't go for, don't go for the safe thing, and just go for what makes you happy and stuff like that. Go get what you want to do, and that's it.
The happiness, if I had a choice between like roast beef, cooking on the grill all the time, and being or ramen noodle and tuna fish sandwiches and being fucking elated with life. Sorry for the F-bomb, but being elated with life, bro. I'm eating ramen noodles and tuna fish sandwich. Happy is everything. Go get it. Yeah. Stop being such a drama queen. Everybody just hush. Just push all that junk to the side and just be happy with your own life. Don't be a hater. Be nice. Be a good dude. Says the guy that was an asshole not too long ago.
I'm
just playing.
Oh yeah. It's just you're not as public with it. That's the beauty.
No, I'm just more selective with who gets to see it.
Yeah. A couple things in the chat here. Captain Stash, that's awesome. Epoxy woodwork is beautiful. We do a lot of epoxy work when we do knife scales and such, he says. Okay, Camel Cam, good. I turned bathroom towel shelves and cabinets into my 2 beard shelves. Yeah, I just obviously 1 beard shelf isn't going to be my thing, but if it's a Rob Acker beard shelf, that's going to be my creme de la creme. Or if it's a Jason Esser beard stand, that's going to be my creme de la creme, because I love supporting artisans. Just like we support beard maker artisans, the fact that we got woodworkers. And by the way, that leads to something I love when guys are doing stuff like Johnny Grooms has for a while on their channels that isn't necessarily beard review stuff.
Right.
I like when guys branch out, because there are enough dudes out there doing beard review stuff. Like when Rob Acker slaps up a video, I forget what YouTube calls those, shorts or quicks. What's what you
Shorts.
call
I
that.
really don't know. I just saw a couple of them, and I was like, it's about a minute long. Let's call it
Yeah.
short. Are there rules? I have no idea. It's not going to – you ain't got to – it'll only take a minute, I promise.
Rob Acker posted something to his YouTube channel. Holy hell, are we in 2019 again? So I went and had a look, and it was
Who
short.
said that?
I just said that. That's why. Because
ass.
you don't post to your YouTube channel, brother.
Yeah, it's a rare thing.
I want to see this, bro.
It's a rare thing, but when I get a little thing like, Rob posted
You got your junk? Oh, you got the bell clicked on me, bro?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, how you do that? How you do that? Is that all? Click that bell, y'all little cute little motherfucker. Oh, cute. Got the bell clicked.
Dude, I've been in your house. We hugged. You welcomed me and my daughter in.
Man.
You definitely have a bell clicked. All right. If all I got to do is push a bell, you definitely got a bell clicked. But yeah, just so when Rob does that and you pop that up and you see that, and I love that. I love that because I know I'm not getting any beard reviews out of Rob. When he throws something up on IG, I'm like, oh my. I get a little. If I throw
something up now, you better believe it.
I get a little rumbling in my nuts when I see something from Rob on IG because
I need to make another drink. Rolling in his damn pull Abraham Lincoln on me. I'm gonna bust you in your eye. I'm just trying to tell you. Throw them damn pubes in my face. We about to scraps.
You know that definition all too well, don't you? You know that definition.
Now nightmares about it, Joe. You me up with all the face paint in the hole.
It's like burned into your psyche. Yeah?
Question my sexuality after that. What the hell's going on?
Hey, look, there's some people making requests out there. As Rob has stated publicly, he wants to learn his stuff and then go from there. Like, I was hitting him up for a beard shelf months ago. When he made his first cross, I was like, make me a beard shelf. Make me a beard shelf. He's hold on, Trigger. Let's just wait a second here.
I've been asking him.
Cross, I think.
I've been asking him for a Rob Acker like a shave bowl.
Yes, true.
I've been asking for the shave bowl for a while now. Yeah.
Gary Lewis asked you to give him a bunch.
That was the matter of fact, Johnny.
I said, take
you
your
know
time.
what, buddy? Look, Johnny.
There you go.
That's coming to you, dude. I'm sending you that. Hit me your address when we get done. That's what I tried to make a shave bowl out of. I tried to do little ridges. Does it have to be textured on the bottom for the lather to happen?
It have to be. Some have it as like a.
Will that work to make some damn lather?
Yeah, of course.
Lather?
Yeah, I can make a lather out of
that. The black cherry from in front of my house.
Ooh.
Just a branch off of it, and that is all yours, bud.
Nice.
I love it. It's my favorite piece with the live edge. It's good and sealed.
I don't want to take your favorite piece.
No, What about it's sitting here catching lighters and shit. Just wash it. I'll wash it and send it to you.
Cool.
I got you. Sorry, I don't have a shelf for you, Joe.
Rob, do you see my face right now?
Look. I was tested the other night with my
That's cool.
I wanted to keep that straight face for a little while. You son of a bitch.
Wait, no, it's something cool on the other side. That was a picture of me and my wife. I just kind of lasered on a piece of wood.
That's cool.
I was hammered in that picture. I was so hammered. We were on a cruise. That's back when we were still kind of hot. But I was hammered. Oh my God, I was so hammered in that picture.
That mouth's kind of half open, ready to accept anything. A fly, a cock,
no, that
whatever.
was my wife, my sweet, sweet hand of God right next to me. Watch your mouth, Joseph.
No, that was your mouth that was open. I saw that mouth. Ooh. Let me check the chat here. I was blown away when I got the certification job. I've been catching up on his reviews too. Yeah, deliberately. Go back to number one. That's
Ron has been going back. Number one was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Well, okay, not that
5 years
far
ago.
back.
Yeah.
Go to the one where Rob was reviewing a buddy his first modern day beard review, because he had one beard review before that, but his one about 2 years ago where he does the pirate impression. That's what
my
got
very
me.
First review was for a guy that was making my vape juice, because I was larger in the vape community a few years ago at a Facebook group called Straight Plumin. It's always been straight, and I don't know where that comes from. It's just I'm straight getting it. It's just straight. It's always been straight. But that first review of the Big B's Beard Balm or something like that, it was something crazy. That was the dude that was making the vape juice for my vape juice line that I had, which was friggin' awesome. Little goatee doing a beard review. I had no idea. So just so y'all want to know who the real OG in the game is, Dan was in like junior high school back when he was playing.
That's facts. That's facts
Go
right
on,
there.
Junior. Go on, Junior.
Rob was doing this 5 years
I just
ago.
played. Not like I only did it once. I didn't know what I was talking about. And that video was an embarrassment because I had no idea what I was talking about. But my beard was soft. And
James
looking at those
Pershing
products these days, it was garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage compared to what we got these days.
James Pershing said the old school goateed review. That's the one, James.
Yeah. With cut off sleeves. So cut off sleeves, Scott Magruder don't even own them cut off sleeves, bro. That's all me. Y'all been stealing my game for a minute. What y'all doing? Get off me. Where's my YouTube check? Damn it. Let me get a super chat. Let me hold one of them super chats.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm so close to 1,000. I don't even know what to do with myself. But numbers, I've never cared at all about numbers. But I'm so close to 1,000, though.
You are. Last time I checked, it was a few months ago, and you were in the 800s. I don't know where you are now.
I have no idea. I might be close to 900.
I know I have remained comfortably in the 300s. So it's like, Rob can carry the old man flag because it ain't gonna be me and it ain't gonna be anyone else. Rob's got to carry that old man flag. Rob's
you got to catch the folks that want to learn something that people want to learn. Like I can't believe that. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite series. What's your series? The Beards Across America Beards.
Come on, old man.
United Beards of America.
United Beards of America. UBA. Wow. That thing was awesome, man. That's entertainment. So here, go get your notepad and your pen. That's another series you need to watch. Barbado Joe's United Beards of America. It's great stuff.
Did you
check out the
Georgia?
North Carolina issue?
You did one on Georgia?
You got your boy in North Carolina.
I'm going to have to watch the one on Georgia. I'm going to be going to Georgia soon in the next few months.
Rob Acker did one part of North Carolina. Johnny Grooms, of course, did New Jersey. And Mo the Bearded Shark did Georgia. Johnny Grooms.
Who did the other part of North Carolina? Was there 2 parts?
There was supposed to be a second part. Didn't quite work out. And so I just did that one.
Good thing he's a good guy. He's a very good guy. I carried his weight.
You're such a son of a bitch.
I'm still
going to pull it out of you.
I even said it too. Look, it says it in the video. Now they're going to go watch the video. Who's he talking about? Because I say it. Good to be here with you. Blankety blank blank blank. And no showed. Sure did no show.
Damn.
Got me looking like a fool up on YouTube.
Damn.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
What? Go catch the view count on that right now, Joe, and watch it increase by 10 tomorrow. Watch. I'm telling you, these guys got pen and paper. They're going to be watching it all night long.
Eric, I'm not sure what part.
It's done. I just have to publish it, Disney.
I don't know what part of Georgia I'm going to yet because my wife does all that. I just get everything together and we go.
What are you going there for?
Just to get away. Just another getaway thing. Like we did with the Pennsylvania thing, but she was like, you know what? I want to fly somewhere. And I want to fly somewhere and, get a car, get a house and just, do the things in the area. And I was like, okay. And she goes, what about Georgia? And I'm like, I don't really care. Just throw a dart at the map. If that's where you want to go, just go. Like, I don't give a shit.
You should have gone to North Carolina. There are so many beer dudes you could have met in North Carolina. Tons.
Cookout, Bojangles, Washington Waterfront, Greenville, UNC, Raleigh. I ain't going to Raleigh, my bad, but I'll get Cookout.
Maybe one day when I go by myself, because I can't eat with my wife. Sally.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna fill you so full of steak. She'll be smelling your poop for a month when you get home. I know you ate some damn meat. I smell it. Tell me I'm lying, Johnny. Tell me I'm lying. I don't lie.
Ben's in here. Ben, unless they change, the New York side of Niagara Falls looks a little shabby, whereas the Canadian side of Niagara Falls is very good. Which one are you going to, New York or Canadian?
I've been to both.
Me too. I prefer the Canadian.
Yeah. Looks shabby how, Joe?
I don't know. There's just it just looks a little more kind of run down, just a little more.
I feel like the Canadian side is more touristy.
Everybody goes there to jump when they give up.
Well, there's a big ass casino across the street from some hotels on the American side. So when you go to that oasis of the casino, things are looking pretty good. It's kind of like when you're in the French.
I'm sorry.
No.
They put a casino within walking distance of Niagara Falls.
Yeah, pretty much. On the
what are they trying to do? Control the population? When you lose all your damn stuff, how easy is it? How easy is it? Oh, for God's sake! How many people have
right into the rocks below?
That? Oh, come on! Somebody didn't think that one through.
Oh, look at that, Devin. He says New York staying at the quote-unquote casino resort.
Oh, nice.
That's like when I went to New Orleans, Rob, what you learn is the French Quarter is a perfect rectangular box, but you go the other side, I believe it's Canal Street, the other side. So Canal Street is a big street, but you cross one side, you go on the island, and you cross the other side, and you are in the hood. It's just there's no other way around it. That's just crime. I know about some hood. It's pressing. You never hear about it, but it's pressing right up against the backside of the French Quarter, 2 big ass lanes of a main road away, and you are in the hood.
That's crazy.
Speaking of travel, I also have the ticket. We also already paid for the cruise for 2022. That cruise is already paid for.
Johnny Groove's cruise, the beer cruise.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on. I'm going on a cruise in 2022, and it's already all paid for and everything. Like,
where's it going? Where's it leaving from?
It's going to the Caribbean. It's leaving from shit. I forgot where it's leaving from. I think it's somewhere.
What state?
I don't remember. I didn't do the booking. My wife does all the booking. I'm telling you, all I do is pack the bags, carry them, and go. That's it.
Well, the wife does it. Leaving from like north of you, I ain't going. But if it's leaving from south of you, I'm going.
I gotta get the details, but yeah,
get the details. I'll be right back.
Hold tight. Yeah, once I get the details, but yeah, it's already paid for. The cruise, the suite is already booked. Everything, like, it's all done.
Hold on, I'm responding in the chat to our guy Dan.
What, Waffle House? Waffle House?
No, he's going on the New York side. The New York side just feels a little dirty. You know, Johnny, when you get away from the boardwalk on Atlantic City and it just feels a little dirtier.
Yeah. That's like as soon as you walk off the boardwalk and go 1 block down from the boardwalk, exactly right. That's when it feels dirtier. And then once you go across the street, that's when your life is in danger.
Right. Well, that's kind of like the French Quarter, but the New York side of Niagara Falls is a little less extreme than that, but it just feels like if you've been to the Ontario side in Canada, it's all unicorns and rainbows. It's a little more sketchy on the New York side.
It's so weird how AC flips like that. You know, you can go on the boardwalk, you know, it's nice and everything like that, but it's still kind of questionable. But as soon as you leave that area, God, Lord have mercy.
That's the exact same way. It's a perfect parallel, Johnny, to the French Quarter.
You're likely to get robbed, stabbed, you know, kidnapped, everything. Yep. It's so dangerous.
And one of New Orleans' most famous cemeteries is there, St. Louis Cemetery No. 1. New Orleans is built below the floodplain, Johnny, so it's actually below sea level. And I don't know if you knew this or not, but all of their graves are above ground because they can't have them underground because if a bad flood comes in, it messes with them. So when you go to a New Orleans cemetery, everything's above ground. It looks crazy cool. I mean, it is crazy cool. But the famous one that's got a couple of famous people buried in it is called St. Louis Cemetery No. 1, and it is in the freaking hood. You know, it's dicey, but it's gorgeous. We went there on a tour.
Pete, I am trying to get my shots, my COVID shots, so I can go to this Florida meetup this Sunday. I have a window where I could get a COVID vaccine shot. Apparently, the way it works, there's a small window where I could get the first of the 2 COVID vaccine shots, and if I do get the first one, then they mandatory have to give me an appointment for the second one,
right?
And that I can get it. I'm on the list because I have chronic asthma, so like I'm qualified for the shot. Just have to wait to see if I get it, and then as soon as I get it, then I will make plans to go to the meetup in Florida. Because even if I fly in for the meetup and then fly out the next day, I'll do that. That's no big deal for me. Florida is like a 3-hour flight, maybe 2.5 hours, so whatever. Yeah, I'm going direct, you know, from here, so that's no big deal.
I can't wait for them to open Jamaica back up. I've got to go. We have got to go back to Jamaica. I don't know how long it's going to take.
Man, I'm telling you, ever since I did the Caribbean for my honeymoon, I felt like a part of me never left there, and I won't be complete until I'm back over there. I swear, I'm telling you, I've been feeling it for years. Like I
can make it happen, Johnny.
I know. I want to stay there permanently. Dude. I want to stay there permanently. I want to get a little boat. You can
make it happen
and just run tours off the. I'll take dumbasses to go out scuba diving and shit. Hey, they get eaten by sharks. It's not my fault. Whatever. But like that's what.
Change your name to Giuseppe.
That's it.
Giuseppe, take you round.
Yeah, and I'll buy I'll do all that shit, man. I'll get a little dinghy, take tourists out there, charge them an arm and a leg to go scuba diving, and then
hustle. Hustle is so strong.
Fuck it, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, for you cats that are stuck into a 9 to 5, just stuck, it's not fun. It makes groceries, but it's not fun. Go find fun. Unless like marketing is your thing, go find fun. It's really important.
Yeah, man.
Just go paddle a boat in Jamaica, Johnny.
Let's
go, bro.
Okay.
Like just like that. Let's go. Just save up enough money to get there, and then worry about what happens once you get there.
Once we get there, yeah. I'm pretty sure there's schools over there. I can drive
grapes that like grow on the what you call them, the mountainside. You got goats in case you want to kill a goat. I guess you can kill a goat. You can eat a goat with square eyes.
Well, I don't want to live off the land.
Make it happen.
I'm like, I'll take a job down there or whatever, and I'll, this is only for money, but I'm not gonna.
You want to skin a goat? No,
no goats? Skin a goat. What am I skin a goat for? Not a frontierman. Look at it. I'm gonna take the leather and make a jacket out of it or whatever.
You gotta know how to do that stuff, Johnny.
If zombie apocalypse time happens, yeah, I'll learn to do that stuff. Like I think
there's no learning to do it. It's too late. You just could be. You're gonna end up killing a damn goat and then taking the skin off of it and putting it on your shoulders just like it is. There's no learning to do that. That's just not.
I put the first side down. I don't want the intestine, blood and guts on my shoulders.
That's what keeps you warm.
I'll put the first side down and then.
James Pershing says goat oil, next big thing. You never know, Johnny Grooms. You might be on
the never know, dude.
Fucking goat oil.
Square eyes. I am not effing with a goat. Please tell me why goats have square eyes.
Because they're aliens.
I don't want it. I don't need it.
They don't belong on this planet.
I don't need it.
They're not of this earth.
Fuck why. Square eyes. Get the hell out of here.
There are some animals
that you see them? If you want to. Cancel me, please. Square eyes. Come on now. That's not right.
That is not right. Yeah. There's something up with that.
God didn't say nobody under 90 degrees.
I feel like the goat is like the missing link to the next evolutionary step of where goats are supposed to be. And those eyes are just like, and then when they go to the next step, they'll turn around again.
No.
Square irises. This is very bizarre.
Very, very bizarre.
My wife went to Jamaica and she ate goat. It just does not look like an appetizer. Yeah.
Did she eat a goat? I was just playing. What did she eat a goat for?
Goat? Well, because goat is like a thing in Jamaica.
No.
It's a poor ass
weed is a thing in Jamaica.
Okay.
Goat.
Weed and coffee, yes, but you can eat some goat in Jamaica.
You can, and you can eat guinea pig in the South America. You can eat guinea pigs. It's weird.
Full big ass ones roasted them.
They eat them down
Rob.
there.
Guinea pigs that are the size of a small dog roasted on a spit, and they eat them whole.
They eat them whole, yeah. I used
to chili. That's.
If I have to.
Where I used to work, right?
So much tastier.
The older ladies used to go to their country at home for vacation during the Christmas time, and they would bring back packaged guinea pigs, skinned packaged guinea pigs for people that wanted guinea pig. And I was going through them. I was putting notifications in a mailbox. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And it's a fucking guinea pig in a goddamn in a vacuum packaged meat thing. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is there fucking guinea pigs in here? What the fuck is this shit? I'm like,
no fur, right? It was skin.
No
right?
fur. It was skin. It was guinea pig skin. It was two of them, like vacuum sealed in a package. I said, what the fuck is this? And then they were like, oh, that's so and so's guinea pig. She went to her home country and brought him back, and she's giving it to somebody else. And I said in the work mailbox, like really in the work mailbox.
Oh, hell
like,
no.
Yeah, I'm like, this is
cancel her.
I said, this is fucked up. I said,
Get
this shit out of here, man. I was so pissed.
Let me open up sitting at a dispatch job, just all clicking all day, go to the work freezer to get my bologna sandwich, and there's freaking skinned guinea pigs in.
It was in the driver's mailbox. It was in her mailbox in her cubby where I was putting routes in for her update, and it was like a fucking two dead guinea pigs in a vacuum seal. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like,
that's barbecue in Peru or Chile or Bolivia. That's barbecue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's famous over there, but it's to me that's disgusting. I mean, it's disgusting either way. But
who are the folks that don't eat pork? The Muslims?
Muslim people.
The Muslims,
man, they are missing out. And I know there's a whole religious thing that's bound to that, but
it's just a dirty meat, though. It's just a dirty meat. Pork is a dirty meat.
It is
right, but bacon.
Bad. I know. Even still, it's just bad for you, man. It's so bad.
I'm doing pretty good.
I know.
I love pork. I'm kind of fat, you know.
Jewish folk don't eat pork or shellfish because shellfish are scavengers, and in their religion,
Jewish,
in their religion,
really,
scavengers are no go. So no lobster, no crab, no.
Those are bottom feeders. They're bottom feeders.
You don't get none of that.
The tail on a lobster, man. That thing is soaked in some hot ass butter. Is it not perfection? Yeah, I mean, I
different
get you.
Stroke for different folk,
baby. Yeah, to each their own. But fuck, I ain't missing that. I ain't missing that. I ain't missing that. You can miss all you want to.
What's that? I don't. So somehow,
Johnny, you good?
Yeah, I'm all right. I just had a little gas pocket right here.
Maybe it was when Rob left.
Should be shitting in 20 minutes. Sorry.
That's okay. Fine if you cook good enough. What part, Ron? What's fine if you cook good enough?
All of it, maybe.
Lobster or guinea pig or
maybe
what the hell?
Guinea pig.
I don't think so. I want guinea pig. I can't see Ron eating guinea pig.
Don't you hate that in the delay? Nobody ever talks about that. The delay. By the time a comment comes through, you're already past that.
Yeah.
And I'm a slow typer too. I get caught in that all the time.
Yeah.
I had a whole idea that typed out half a paragraph. All of a sudden, they're on the next 2 or 3 things.
If you're in a Dan-C chat, you're gone, right?
You have to time it just right.
No, is he not the king of that? Is Dan not the king of keeping up with the chat? And I'm not. I love Dan as my friend. He's a really good dude.
You have to time it just right. Whenever you're on the
king of that.
Whenever you're on the live and you're watching the person talk and they're looking at the comments, that's when you drop your comment. Like you got to time it just right.
Yeah.
Because if they look away for a second, that comment's gone. It's fucking gone. And they're not going to scroll back to find it either. They're not looking for it, So you got to time it just right so they can see it.
Dude is a machine. That's hard to do. Dave is really good at that too. Spirit of motivation. He's really good at that. Comments.
Dave is pretty good at that. Yeah.
If you're looking at, I could never do what Dave does, but just solo. I could do it for a little bit, but I couldn't do it for the time period he does. So if you're looking just at the chat, which is Dave's. That to me, that's Dave's second person is the chat because he feeds off of the chat.
Yeah,
he reacts to the chat,
perfectly.
Right, perfectly. Whereas Johnny and I can feed off each other, and now we're getting a few more people. So one of us to pay attention to chat sometimes is hard because if we're in the middle talking to Rob Acker about fucking goat balls or whatever the hell it is, we can let chat comments go by. But back in the day when we had a dozen people, it was much easier to do that interaction. That isn't juggling. That isn't skill. Juggling.
You're right. You're right.
With being on the live and
if you focus on the comments, the natural progression just wouldn't come for it to be a conversation.
Right.
Or a topic. Yeah, I get it.
Right.
I get it. That's a balance I don't care about. I mean, I don't care about it. There's a couple of these guys that have really got that down pat. We've mentioned them, but man, that's just a lot of extra that I don't have time for. I wish I did, but I just don't have time for all that.
So maybe it's good you never did do a weekly regular live.
Yeah, no, I'm dependable as hell, but like number one, who's trying to see this every week, all the time, just be all the time?
Hey,
not me.
Hey, we got our viewers, man. We got a few people that hear every week.
When I posted that you were going to be on Beer Therapy, someone, I forget who it was, said you should be on it. It might have been Ron, said you should be on a chat weekly. Doesn't matter who's chatting. Yeah, that you should be on a live weekly.
They're not ready. I got to be careful, man. I'm trying to look. So,
Yeah.
so here's the breakdown. How far are we into this live? I can tell.
We're
So, okay,
technically at
exactly
the
2
ending
hours
part.
at the exactly the 2 hour mark of this live. Y'all got to understand something. If you've never heard it from nobody else and you guessing or you're hearing rumors or whatever, I have a problem. I love the truth, and it doesn't have a boundary.
Yeah.
I got to learn how to soften that, but I love the truth.
Yeah.
And I also love to say the things that probably shouldn't be said, but everybody's thinking, I'm that guy. So this is how that guy turns out. It's really hard to be in the public eye. Like if Johnny were to say, something right now, just something crazy, I'm going to react to it. I'm going to respond to it. And I'm not sure what's going to come out. So I've got to not be so close to people's vision because I'll say some shit. Would going to cancel me from being retired, but I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But in real life, if you want to hear something, if there's something you need to hear, I am that guy. I just want to make sure that's clear. I don't mean to be painful, but I am life, and I am telling you, whether you like it or not, there's two genders, the whole 9 yards, but I'm that guy. I'm going to say it. That's me.
So what Rob is saying is if you want to get the unfiltered Rob, you need to be in a DM, a group DM with his ass. Because then you'll get the unfiltered Rob.
But if you want gossip, don't you dare come to me because I'm gonna talk shit to you.
No, but he will call you. I mean, he and I have gone round and round about certain points because in the DMs when we're being totally honest, and it's made the relationship stronger, kind of thing. And but when you enter into that pact, know that you're going to get honesty.
Oh yeah,
or at least his perception
sure.
of what he's going to call you on shit, and that's the to me, Rob, it's your appeal because I think it's refreshing, and not a lot of people like not a lot of people want to admit they like candor, but a lot of people like candor, and I think a lot of older guys like you and me really love candor because we're from a certain generation.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that. Just tell me straight.
We're not here to pussyfoot, baby. We're here to just give me the meat and potatoes.
Everything.
Yeah.
Now, Joe, you're. I don't think I've ever told you this, but I'll put you. We put Joe on a pedestal real quick. So he's always been, my equal and my absolute rock for what's right and wrong. Joe has been like my anchor. So if you're sliding down a damn rope, you're falling, you're saying things wrong, you're doing things wrong, it's not going right. At the end of that rope is a knot. Joe is my knot. Joe is my absolute end all be all. I'm doing it right, I'm doing it wrong. When it comes to stuff like our community, Joe's helped me a whole lot.
No shit. It's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
No, yeah, well, you're my dude. We go way back. We've talked about some crazy and strange things. We have done some strange things. Remember we had Faithfully Bearded on a live talking about buying subscribers or something. That was crazy, bro. Well, we did those. Yeah. It was straight up and straightforward. It was really cool.
Yeah. And now we are where we are, and we don't have to worry about that shit.
Honest Ape, Rob on live just hammer slammed.
Oh man,
we have seen it, bud. We have seen it.
Oh, okay, hold on. We got two old dudes getting sentimental. Y'all do whatever you're gonna do in the chat.
Bring it back to now, Joe. Bring it back to now. I'm just reminiscing, man. And we had some days, bud. We had some good old days. This beard community ain't just a little name. We had some good old days in here.
Yeah, I will say this: that when I didn't know Rob Acker from nothing, I was in an Honest Ape live, and Honest Ape and someone was feuding, and they were getting a little rambunctious in the live, and I saw Rob Acker's name pop up, straight bearded, say, "Now guys, come on now, we don't have to be like this." And I'm like, that was the same exact thing that was floating through my mind at that point, and I'm like, I think I could get along with this straight bearded dude, and that's where it all started. When you find someone with a like.
Showing their claws and stuff. Yeah. Stop it, sissy. Yeah. Stop it. Nobody gives a shit what you got to say over a keyboard over how many thousands of miles. Come on.
Yeah. You're not going to catch Johnny Grooms in that live saying those things. That's all I know.
Yeah, no. It's pointless.
Pointless. Indeed.
I'll stay quiet.
Do you not talk to Tyson anymore?
You play way smart. Really good,
Started at
Johnny.
the bottom, now we're
Really
on the
good.
top. Nobody cock hairs.
Nobody caught there.
Who said that?
That was James
James.
Pershing, brother. That was
I need
James.
to get these damn
Barbado
chats back
knots.
working.
I'm the Barbado
The
knot.
Barbado knot. You are my knot, dude. You're my anchor. You know what? I'm about to give y'all a you complete me, Barbado Joe. You are my anchor in this community, and I appreciate you for it, friend. I appreciate it, buddy.
Well, two things.
You complete me, Joe.
Number one, I'd rather be a Barbado knot than a balloon knot. That's number one. Number two is I have enjoyed, and that brief period of time 2 years ago in summer when Rob and I actually met, if you got a chance to meet one of your brothers in real life, you do it. All right,
I was a little jealous about that, but just saying.
You do it. I mean, Rob and I didn't spend it.
Yeah. Come on to the Honeycomb Hideout. If you're in the area, we'll put you up. You sit in the shop, I ain't worried about you. I'm covered.
I got to walk
check
through
me
the
out.
minefield and everything.
Come to the Honeycomb Hideout.
The Honeycomb Hideout. That is showing our age.
To the Honeycomb Hideout.
Oh, shit. I'm glad to have you on here, brother. You don't do many of these, and it was good to be able to hang out with you for 2 hours because the chances are that you'll see Rob again on this program than you will on any other because he just doesn't do this damn shit,
Yeah. I don't like going live. It's a whole lot of people go live and just be all sassy, complaining all the time.
Yeah.
I don't need that negativity.
Here,
What are you trying to do? Go to bed, Joe? Look,
No,
you trying to go to bed?
Hell no. I got an
10:30.
easy day tomorrow. But here's what I am going to say about that, because I do remember when I talked earlier about Johnny and I being, one of the mainstays of the live community. I don't give a rat's ass who just starts a live. You want to start a live, more power to you.
Oh, yeah.
But God damn it, everybody and their brother is talking about beard shit. You better come up with some shit that's going to make your live interesting, or you are everyone else and their brother, right? Whether it's your guests, whether it's your interactions with whatever the panel is, whether it's like me and Johnny together, or like the reviewers table where it's 4 or 5 guys together, or you bring on quality guests like Rob Acker or other dudes or other winners.
Pshaw.
Otherwise, let's be honest. Otherwise, you're clouding the airwaves. That's my feeling.
Oh, man, everybody's got their lane, though.
Everyone has their lane, but
we got a good lane.
Well, okay, yeah. Don't make me go there, because you're right. We are a super niche community. Do something to grab me by the balls and suck me into your podcast, into your live, into your review.
Easy.
No.
I only hugged you once.
No, it's 10:30.
Fuck you in your what? Nasty bastard.
Look, goddamn it. Here's what I'm saying. When Johnny Grooms and I started, there were 3 other lives, by and large. There's a reason for that. That was enough. Now get on there and talk your beard shit. That's great. But invite guys to talk about other stuff. That's not drama. That's not, this, that, or the other thing.
Yep.
There's just too many lives that are just talking about the same damn thing. That's just me. Johnny, the opinions expressed by Barbado Joe do not reflect the opinions expressed by the other co-host, Johnny Grooms. But if you want to get Johnny Grooms and I have fought our ass for 1.5 years to get however many viewers we get.
Right.
We have been told we are the underground. We are the next big thing in the community. Well, when is the next big thing going to pop, motherfucker? Not that we care, but we are doing our thing on here, and I think we are very original. And I think that's mostly because of the people in this audience, Rob Acker, which you usually are.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a tighter bond in the audience than we have here at Beer Therapy.
There's 19 in here. There's 19 people in here. That's pretty damn good.
Yep.
If I could say just something to every single person in this community that could possibly see it or ever have a chance to see it, the drama and stuff can stop once you stop giving it your attention.
Yeah.
If it's not uplifting or helping somebody, there's no need to hate. Man, this community could be really, really great if we just don't worry about what somebody else is doing. Just do your thing. We could be cool. We could, fist pound and call each other brother without having to wonder well, is this dude, everybody take it easy, man. We could have a really, really great community.
Of course.
It's beard goo, motherfuckers. Beard
goo. Just be cool. You ain't got to worry about who got more views or subs or who's buying dislikes and this and that.
Right. Buying dislikes.
That was a little.
As a little. I'm pushing back on you now, Rob. I'm pushing back on you.
You're right. But
it's
pointless.
One throw out there.
It's all pointless. It just be cool, If it's a company you like him, hit them up. If you don't like somebody that's doing something, unfollow them.
Right.
Don't have to send them a message saying how much of a jerk they are. Just unfollow them. My bad.
Yeah.
Shit,
you're right. You're right.
No. Nothing beats wisdom. And that's something you have. 2 years in here, you have seen a lot. You have done a lot. You have been the victim of Ace Beard Company. So there is some shit out.
Bless. Oh, you did not have to go there.
I got to. I just got to. I'm sorry.
They couldn't have made money. They gave so much away. They couldn't have made money. I'm just saying. They really were very, very giving.
Oh, shit. I just did.
607 is some great stuff, and I don't care what anybody says.
Okay.
Let me fix this real quick. Yes. 607 produces great quality beard butter.
Yes.
Way closer to being on par than anything you think you love.
Yes.
However, it's in very slow and limited production. You deal, but the damn deliverance of what those products are, blow your friggin' mind.
I got a cosign. I have the butter. I have 607 butter. It's really good butter.
It's good.
607 butter.
You can't deny that. It's good shit.
It's
good.
You just couldn't make it quick enough. He's really good.
Yeah. The business practices aside, all the drama, everything that happened with them,
a little different.
Right.
Everything aside, when you come core down to the product itself, that butter, I still have it. I still use it every now and then.
I'm with you.
It's good. It's good stuff.
I promise you that if me, Rob Acker, ordered something from 607, it would be delivered to me. It may take a while, but it will be delivered to me. I'm telling you, when it gets to you, it's going to be worth it. I ain't trying to blow my man up, but that's just good. That butter's good, dude.
I agree.
We didn't get dirty at all. It's like
I can't
dirty 1042. We still talking about 607. We ain't squeezing those zits, Joe.
He's making a comeback.
Is he really? That was really disgusting, and there was no relief. There was no power hit to that. There wasn't the finish. Just a bunch of ooey gooey yuckiness.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm typing. I'm typing here.
I'm following you guys because I didn't get the Abe Lincoln story.
I liked it better when
who said that? Who dare say that?
Disney. The Disney.
Disney. Go back to the other. Go back to the shaman therapy. Disney. It is absolutely worth it.
There were some remnants of the shaman's time in my brain, so I tried to condense it for Disney, just because I love him so. So in the chat, if you want Abe Lincoln, there it is.
4
scores. Man, if you only got 7 nuts and 4 score, I feel for you, brother.
How long is a score?
You only do it once every 3 months for grow back time.
How long is a score?
A score is 20 years, Johnny Grooms.
No
so if
shit.
you only got 7 nuts in 80 years, you are hurting for certain. God damn. Gary liked it better when you talked about him, Rob.
That's a weird form of measurement, a score.
A score. Yeah. It's like a hand. That's how we measure horses, right? There's so many hands high. A peck. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickles. That peck is an ancient measuring system. I forget how much it is,
shit.
But it is, yeah.
I never knew you measured horses with hands.
Yeah, you measure them in hands. He's a 6-hand high horse. He's a 7-hand high horse. Yeah.
Wait, the hand like this way?
I don't know. I can't. But you measure horses in hands. A stone.
We measured horses in hands how long ago?
I couldn't tell you, Rob. I'm not a horse guy, but I know you.
Let's say
there's no way a horse is
6
hands high.
Let's say 300 years ago. We are flying some crazy junk right now.
Look,
there's no horses in hands just like a little bit ago.
Wait. This doesn't even make sense because a horse is a lot bigger than 6 hands. You would have to.
That's
one
a pony.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would have to go up to like, you know how big a fucking horse is? You're like 12, 13,
Who's
15
got time
hands.
for that?
I
How
know,
is
I
he
don't have
stand
time
still
for that.
that
I'm looking it
long
up.
for you to
I'm
do
looking it
that?
up. Here we go. Here we
You're gonna
go.
use tires or some shit. Like the fucking hands. Get out of here.
We about to learn some shit.
Johnny, according to Google, actually according to Britannica.com, a hand is an ancient unit of length, now standardized at 4 inches and used today primarily for measuring the height of horses from the ground
Oh, 4 hands?
to
Yeah.
the
We
withers.
used to measure quarterbags with.
Yeah.
That's a bag than a fucking horse.
And they were $25 back in the day.
What's a horse standing up? Like what? 6 feet tall? 7 feet
Okay,
tall? Is a horse
okay.
standing up from hoof to head?
Look, motherfuckers, I'm just trying to give you the definition.
I'm just
The
saying.
unit was originally defined as the breadth of the palm, including the thumb. Yes, love?
Who's got time to measure a horse like that?
I know, right? Like who sits there like
Like, how does
my
he
horse
sit?
is 50
What is he
hands.
tied
Like,
to?
the fuck out of
Who's feeding
here?
him Cheetos off screen to get him to sit still that long? I ain't got time for that. Big as the barn door.
I can never
Call
go
it
back
a-
in time because I'll be too pissed off. I'll kill everybody. I'm like, you know what? Fucking
Camel cam.
Less than dumbasses measuring horses in hands, though.
James
use a
Pershing.
fucking barrel. Use a barrel.
I'm telling you, man.
No.
Evolution is real.
What
Measuring
about a
horses in
stone?
hands.
The Brits still use a stone. They'll say that guy's 18 stone.
What the fuck is a stone?
I think it's a name they tied on something. I hope to God it is.
I think it's
'cause-
bullshit.
yeah.
Stone. What is
Stone.
stone? What is stone?
As a unit of measurement. Hold on.
Is that like
Get
10
So
it.
I would
pounds?
be svelte if my stone was considerably smaller than everybody else's. I've got a
Okay,
smaller
like-
stone.
Stone's
A
like 10 pounds.
stone, a
Is a hun-
stone is 14 pounds.
14 pounds.
I ain't
Okay,
even
so
trying to
Conor
do that math.
McGregor is probably about 12 stone.
Just fucking say 14 pounds. Like, fuck, dude.
But that's
Add
the
it
way
up.
they do it. 12 stone.
Fuck out of here with your stone.
Peter Piper picked a
Stupid
peck
ass.
of pickled peppers. How much is a fucking peck? Well, it used to be something.
Zebra, we don't do kilograms here in America, okay?
Yeah.
I
Get your
don't fuck with
Canadian
that.
measurement.
No, we don't.
Yeah, fuck it. Hit the road, Canada.
Stone kilograms. What the
No,
hell,
he's
man?
not from Canada. Is he
Are we
from
in the
Canada?
Highlands?
No, he's from Ohio,
Okay,
but at the
good.
same point,
I was gonna
he's getting to
say.
be kilograms.
Oh, he's from Ohio. I wonder how close he is to Honest Ape then.
He's not. He's right there close to the Indiana border. That's how him and Chad meet together, because Chad, the other part of Beard Band, is from Indiana.
Oh, yeah. Man, who'd have known them guys could make some good stuff like that? I would have never guessed it. I never saw him coming.
Nope.
That's good, man.
The friggin' feel is stupid.
My
Stone.
beard cannot detect feel, man. It just can't. It can't.
What?
I've used some shitty products and some good products, and that's how I can gauge the feel. Because I'm like, okay, this is how it feels with nothing in it. This is how it feels with really shitty products, and this is
I
how
pay
it feels
attention
with
to
pretty good products. So like that's how I gauge the feel. I gauge the feel of nothing to shitty to good. So when I say something's good feel, that means like that product has made my beard feel good because I know how it feels with shitty products and no products. So that's how I gauge. That's how I gauge it.
I'm
At
with
the
Johnny.
2 hour point, after you've put in, just quick tip, 2 hour point, after you've put the oil in your beard or the oil and or butter, preferably just oil, and you figure out each out of it individually, run a 2 hour point, just run your hand down your beard. And if you see any residual grease left on your hand after 2 hours, it's not going to absorb. It's not really doing too much of anything.
Right.
And it's probably not the best carrier blend for you.
Yeah, I've had
Fair
that.
enough.
I've had that where like
You don't
in
want
the
a
middle
bone
of the day,
dry
I'm like-
feel, but you
I'm
don't
like
want it
this,
to just
I'm
be
like-
sitting there.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Why?
Shiny,
Why?
all
Yeah.
shiny.
All day? No. You gotta-
But
you gotta
everybody's
absorb.
beard's different, and
Yeah.
like grapeseed oil will not absorb. So I don't mess with stuff with grapeseed oil heavy.
Yeah, again, healthy is asking, can we ask Rob a question?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ask Rob a question. He's here.
Yeah, hit
Go
me up.
for it.
Sorry,
I'm-
the
I'm-
chat's so
I'm-
far away, and I can't even read it.
I'm 9 sheets to the wind, so go ahead.
I can't.
If Johnny's
I didn't
9, I'm 4 or 5.
That didn't help.
Well, Rob's left. Oh, there they went. Healthy,
What
good
happened?
job. Can the audience ask Rob questions? Hell yeah, Healthy.
Yeah.
By the way, Healthy Beard are coming on in early March. We needed some blood transfusion. Rob, if you can only buy beard products from one company for a year,
Ooh, Just a year, man. Only products from now this is God. Somebody screen record this. Get that shit ready, because if you were here 2 years ago, you wouldn't expect this.
I know a
You
year
said
ago what
Beard
this answer would have
Company.
been. Yep.
Yeah, a year ago. Hell, 6 months ago.
Yeah.
You'd never gotten this answer. Once you break down the stupid layers of hatred and you actually open-mindedly approach a product, Chesapeake Beard Company, no doubt. I've still not tried the wash, but I've got African black tar soap if I have to for that, or the African black soap. But the Ultra Co-Wash is freaking phenomenal for my beard. The oil blend, the new oil blend, the scents. I even kind of like the CBD butter, which is not out yet. I don't know if it's going to be out, but I kind of like that. But the damn Vitality is killer. But the CBD Vitality, holy man, I'm trying not to. That's my company. I mean, it's got everything, and I still need to buy his wash. One company, yeah, that's who I got. That sounds so weird to hear it come out of my mouth like that.
Yeah,
because we have gone to war with dude.
They were my company of 2020. I didn't make a video. I just announced it one night on Beard Therapy. And a lot of it was based on that co-wash and that Vitality. You know,
Vitality is just the oil by itself has got a really good feel to it. Just a really good feel.
But it just means
the whole package, the Ultra Oil and Butter. Done.
I'll tell you what, that CBD Vitality, I have it, is amazing.
It's absolutely. I'm wearing it right now.
It's like
I could be.
If you tried Vitality, right? Vitality on its own, is an amazing product. When you threw the CBD in there into that blend, it just made it, for the lack of a better word, that next level. You took Vitality up there, and like the feel in beard, it's cloud status. You know, in my beard.
The cool thing about that is anybody could eat. Like Gary could have easily just taken a year ago and just everything I'm making now, I'm just going to continue making money off of what I already have. But it's a constant. There's a few companies out there that are constantly improving. Gary's one of them. He's always wanting to try to find something new and something better.
Gary Bowman just said he thought he heard Gary say that Ultra is going away. Say it ain't so, because that is the shit.
I'm gonna have to cut him because that can't happen. And
yeah,
that's the thing. Before he makes that decision, he's got to run that by me. I got to get the new.
He's gonna find an improvement. He said. He says always like, it's always evolving and always changing things up for the better and stuff like that and everything like that.
But be prepared to backtrack for people that are stuck. Like if Ultra works better than the new stuff, please keep me some Ultra in stock.
And I'm gonna order some Ultra before he changes because I still have some. I'm gonna order another order just in case. I've
got two sitting in the back right now, but that's probably not gonna be enough.
It's with the what is it? What's that company that went over to fucking Target?
The guys that screwed their formula up.
Yeah, what the fuck's the name of it? Shit.
Oh my God, Scotch Porter.
Scotch Porter, yeah.
That? Because they changed their formula. That's why we forgot them. They were the best in the game, and they changed their formula.
Amazing. I still have some OG Scotch Porter. I still have it. I don't use it that much, but I still have it. And
so stupid.
Yeah.
Another question here, Rob, and I'm gonna take Eric Kennedy's question. After Vintage, how far did they fall on the list, Joe? They didn't, because that is a list of Gary's name creation versus Gary's scent smithery. I think
what was the question?
He wanted to know if Chesapeake fell after Vintage. I don't blame Vintage. No, that was the naming of a scent. That doesn't affect the scent smell itself.
No, I'm wearing it right now, and I can't get off of it. Vintage is, 1985 is the best.
Now,
right under that is Vintage. So good.
Healthy Bearded asks you also, what are your thoughts on emu and ostrich oil?
I am not a fan. I like emu on a very, very low scale, 25% or less. I don't need it heavy. I don't need it really heavy. And I've not tried ostrich. I'd rather not, unless it's something really great.
We can talk about this more healthy when you're on here, but I bought the ostrich from Aztec just to say I tried it. I've worn it twice, and I see no difference in my beard. Now, that just may be a Barbados Joe and his beard kind of thing, but I don't see any difference, plus or minus, with me wearing ostrich oil.
Just natural just feels better. You know what I mean? Natural just feels better.
Yeah, I don't wear
of something that's not an animal.
I don't wear bird oil.
And I like steak. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't
ostrich oil. Sorry,
this is me. I don't wear bird oil and stuff like that. So
shoot, Bearded Zebra is saying that it was his last batch, his being Gary, on the Ultra, and that he grabbed some as soon as he heard that. I've got one full and one like a quarter full. That better not be the truth.
The cool thing is,
God damn it, I love that.
The cool thing is that I have Gary's address. That's the cool thing. We will have Ultra. Do not worry.
I'm here for the refill of my Ultra container. Please.
I got enough time. I got a job to go to. I'm good. I'm doing the hell.
Although, you know what?
Maryland. Hey man,
I had a bottle. I had a bottle of old Chesapeake conditioner, either conditioner or co-wash, and it was really really good. And then Ultra came along, was like a lot better. So if one thing I've seen from Chesapeake is that as he evolves and as he grows, it gets better and better. So you never know. The next rendition,
if he was a stock, he would be constantly growing.
Yeah, the next thing past Ultra, is going to be that much better because I don't think he's going to go. He's not going to go backwards. You know what I mean? So
I promise you, if it's not, he's going to hear it. I promise that.
I will unload on his ass.
Oh yeah,
I will make him the number 2 company in the Barbados.
I will drive a U-Haul truck to whoever the hell is making Ultra and go pick up a bunch of it and deliver it to you. But this is going to continue.
Johnny Grooms, Disney Beardsman said, "You don't wear bird oil, but Chesapeake has a little emo in it."
Yeah, only because
ignore that.
I did know that, but it's the only exception I make. It's only because I've been buying Chesapeake before he added the emu in, and that's the only exception I'll make is when it comes to a Chesapeake set. That's it.
Wait, Johnny, I'm gonna tell your wife. I'm gonna tell your wife. Yeah, she go ahead.
But as far as like anybody else, I won't. That's where I draw the line, and that's it.
Hey, I've got Johnny's ass till the day I die.
It's a little bit.
Whatever he says, I'm okay with.
Nothing wrong with a little chicken sandwich, man.
It's nothing wrong with a little bit of murder. It's just a little bit of murder. That's
a little bit of murder.
Just this much murder, everybody. It's this much evil murder.
It's terrible.
Oh,
the double standard is ridiculous.
That is great. Johnny Grooms won't wear his old CP Designs hat because it's got leather in it, but he'll wear some Chesapeake beard oil, motherfucker.
Telling you what, right. You should be gnawing on a steak right now, you damn animal killer.
Oh, you evil
big old
bastard.
Turkey legs. Big old turkey leg.
I just love it.
Hey, we all got to rationalize at some point, and I got Johnny's back on this. No one has to let Mrs. Grooms know unless it's Rob Acker, and that's between Mrs. Grooms and Rob Acker.
Well, I want to just not highlight, but just show like the amount of time it probably took Vato to put all that together.
Whoa, Vato! It's
like straight, sideways, straight, sideways, straight, sideways, straight, sideways. He was clicking a lot.
Boy.
Is it?
It's got to be, but I can't see it. My chat is stupid.
It's all the happy faces are all different directions.
Oh yeah.
Wait! No, Beard and Vato is all in the same direction on mine.
Oh, it's all different. Watch, I'll show you. Look, these are all different. Look at it.
Wait, hold on.
That's fast fingers.
Oh shit! Where does that? I don't see that one. Holy shit! I don't see that one on my screen, Johnny Grooms.
It is 11 o'clock, and I haven't seen either of you guys go pee yet. My bad. Be right back.
I've got cans. I've got Coke cans around me, Rob. In fact, James Pershing asked earlier, because James is a perceptive son of a gun. He asked, "Is Joe okay?" When I was back here like this, that was me peeing the can.
Yeah, just say it.
Well, no, that's my dedication to our channel, Johnny. I will not leave the screen unless I need to. I'll pee right in front of my brothers as long as they don't have to see it. That's what I'm talking about.
Fair enough.
Here you go again. There's some more, Bearded Vato says. It's the same amount of murder, just as a smaller portion. Hey,
small.
Whatever I've got Johnny Grooms' back for days. All right? He wants to rationalize that shit. It's not me. I can easily say, whatever, Johnny Grooms, I'm with you.
It's like I asked my wife, I said, just once a month, once a month, can we have some meat, like once a month? I said, think about it. It'd be like if you could murder somebody once a month, would you do it? If there were no laws, it was purge time and you could do it once a month, would you murder somebody? I know I probably would. I feel like I could probably pull that off. And I said, it's the same thing. It's like, we have a little bit of meat. It's like the same thing. It's like killing somebody once a month, Yeah.
That's
me.
Eric Kennedy says, I think you were peeing or playing with yourself. That's my OnlyFans, Eric. You want to see me playing with myself or at least have a hint of it, you got to go to the OnlyFans.
Wow.
Look, so I got a giveaway that y'all have got to actually work for.
Oh, shit. Are you doing a giveaway, Rob Acker?
No, not like that. Just hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay. I'm with you.
You know how Barbado Joe just said how he pees in the can, on his streams. If you were to go and make an entire collage video of every single time that Barbado Joe peed in the can on Beard Therapy and sent me that, I will buy you the combo of your choice. Up to $60. I don't even know what that means. $60. First person to deliver it. Every time Barbado Joe has peed. Now, this has got to be at least like a minute-long video because, his pees are long. But I want videos of Barbado Joe with the date up top.
I don't think he's done it that much. I noticed it like maybe like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, Johnny Grooms, I'm a devilish son of a bitch.
No, yeah. And I'm going to check it with Joe, and Joe's going to tell me, I peed way more than that. And if it's not enough, no combo for you. I'll send you an oil. And everybody don't like that.
That's a great giveaway, Rob. That's a great giveaway.
Somebody delivered, and that stands. Somebody delivered that to me, and I will buy you a combo of your choice.
So get on your dig into your Beard Therapy back files. Johnny, post them all.
Oh my God!
Get your editing out. Throw them out there. I will be honest. If Rob has a question and asks me, "Are you paying here?" I will be honest.
Got to be at least a minute long. I got to catch one full minute of start stream to stop stream of Barbado Joe peeing on something.
So I'm going to give you guys a little help here. Don't bother with the first hour. You're looking at 9:30 on. That's when the peeing occurs. Right.
You know how many videos?
Time he saved you.
You know how many episodes we have?
It's like stock tips right there.
That's insider trading, Rob.
How many episodes do we have?
Is it worth a combo?
If I was already doing my woodwork, I'd do a damn combo and one of my pieces or something. Because that's worth it. I'd like to see that. I want to post that.
Ron says ain't no one got time for that.
We have 300 subscribers. We have 307 subscribers.
Yeah, you hit 300 the other day.
All right,
last week.
Let's see how many videos, how many Beard Therapy episodes are there?
At a guess, I'm gonna say 80 something, because that's about the weeks that we've been on.
We have 76.
76. Okay, there we go.
So you have to cycle through 76. Jesus.
Don't go for the early shit. Don't go for the early shit. Go 30 or later. I didn't start peeing. I didn't start getting comfy with y'all to pee in front of you, even if you didn't know I was peeing, until after episode 30. All right, I'm going to tell you that right now.
Just be thankful that I'm not paying for Barbado Joe to make us a damn Abraham Lincoln video. Because
oh my God.
I'd shave my beard again, but if Rob Acker had to pay,
I'll have to go play slots at the casino next to Niagara Falls after seeing that. If you ain't been here, you don't know.
Oh shit!
Oh man!
How the hell did we gain watchers? It's 11 o'clock and we gained some watchers, Johnny Grooms.
Hey,
they heard Rob Acker was in the house. That's all.
That's what
2
it is.
years worth.
Are you trying to go to bed? I mean, y'all can go to bed. Y'all can go to bed. I'll just stay in here playing,
brother. All he has to do. Wait. All he has to do is do first grade.
Just put a tactical ball necklace on.
I just got my kids are doing shit in like we're good. Let me just say it that way. We're good. The only problem
so you don't
I
have to be in person, right?
No, I do have to be in person. I'll have like 4 kids in my classroom, but who gives a fuck?
4 kids.
You got to drive to school for 4 kids.
45 minutes to drive to my school. Yeah.
Oh, you have to drive in tomorrow?
Yes, because it's and we're getting snow unless we get canceled. It's
a
hybrid, so I will have 4 kids in my class and 15 kids online.
Wow!
But I'll take it.
These people behind the screwed up.
Are you behind the plexiglass?
Are you? Do you have the plexiglass like Dan does?
I do. In our district, no, we do not have that.
Got plexiglass.
My fucking district is tougher than Dan C. Goddammit. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but he got that Flint water, though. I'm just trying to say. There's something in that Flint water. If he can grow like that, man, I'm telling you, buddy, give me some of that. He could sell Flint, Michigan water from his damn house and make a killing.
Can I tell you something? I love Jay Cruz. You know, I've already entitled him the ROTY, the Rookie of the Year. And in 2021, we'll see if he'll be the actual MVP. But in the midst of all this craziness, he is asking legit questions, Rob. He has another question for you. And it is, Rob, what's the best advice you would give someone new to the community? There it is, Johnny. Put it up there.
Bless on bless. First of all, keep that up because I need to remember that. But first of all, I want to say something about Jay Cruz.
Yeah.
I like that dude.
Yes.
As a community, we've needed that dude for a long time. Call me whatever you want, think whatever you want. We needed that. Yeah. There's so many little cat scratchy back biteies. That's what I need. And when my man Jay Cruz comes across something that might sound negative, mildly, hey, let's move it on. I mean, I like the way he is. So really, really needed that dude. Keep that question. What was that question?
Yeah, you didn't keep it up, Johnny Cruz. There you go.
What's the best advice you give someone new to the community? Avoid the drama. Avoid the drama. Turn it off. If you don't like it, don't follow it. If you see somebody in the comments making some snide comment to somebody else, if you happen to be scrolling through comments of somebody's post and you see somebody say something negative to take a little shot at somebody, click that name. And if you follow them, unfollow them. It is that easy. It's pointless. Those people probably have terrible lives, things not right with themselves, so they're just lashing out. That is poison. Don't let that poison in. You don't have to be mean to them. Just don't follow it. Simple. Don't follow it. My bad. Soapbox.
No, my bad. No, my
bad. But get away from that. You don't need it. I mean, there's several other good and positive people out there that put out good content. You don't have to follow these little turds, man. Just circling, making skid marks and junk. Just leave them alone. My bad. Damn.
Jay Cruz, I'm going to tell you something, brother. I have heard in private Rob Acker sing your praises. Okay, number 1.
Yeah, that's
number
my dude.
2, I agree. Now, Jay Cruz, you're not brand new, but you are new. But I'm going to piggyback on Rob's advice, and I'm going to say that you are most definitely, particularly to us older dudes, you are a shining light in the community, and that might piss some people off because you haven't earned your keep, so to speak. You know, you're brand new and you're getting all these subs and views. That might piss some people off. Fuck them. Fuck them, and the goat they rode in on.
But you got to keep that energy. You got to keep that energy.
That's right.
You got to keep that energy. That's the only way it's going to work. But I appreciate that dude. It's fun to watch him, and we needed that.
Yeah. I've heard Johnny Groom say "fuck him" on the download. He said "fuck him." No, not to Jay Cruz, not to Jay Cruz. Yeah. But Johnny Grooms knows. Rob Acker knows. Harvard Joe knows. Jay Cruz, no matter what people say about you, I have told you this in private, and now I'm going to say it in public. You have a natural magnetism, young man. You have a natural magnetism that makes people want to come and hang with you, and you cannot fake the funk when it comes to that, right? Mm-hmm. So you just keep doing you.
Good dude. He's a good dude.
He's a good dude. You keep doing you, brother.
Just be a good dude.
By the way, as I shamelessly hype our beard therapy channel, I've hyped him for Aztec Beard. Jay Cruz coming in early March. So if you want some Latino heat, if you want some youth, since this is the old man, we're walking around with canes and fucking walkers.
Wait, I want some Latino heat next week. I want Latino heat next week. Who can we bump? Who we bumping next week?
Who's that?
I don't want to wait no March for Latino heat. We got Jay Cruz right now.
Jay Cruz is Rookie of the Year. I let him call his shot, and he called early March. I'm going to let you know that right now. I gave the man a lot of latitude. Here we go. Let's check who is coming in on the calendar. Next week is Ash Wednesday. We ain't got shit. But Clever Beard Co. is on the 24th. And on the 3rd is Jay Cruz. And on the 7th, we're supposed to have
Ash Wednesday, a beard company. Push him up. Push him up. Give Jay Cruz the new spot.
We got Aztec in here. I got to look at my Aztec DMs. We got Aztec coming too. Aztec might be next week. That may have been bad on me. That may have been a bad on me.
Need some spreadsheets or something, but
Jay Cruz is listening. Linda growing up.
Right.
Worst case scenario: me, Johnny, and Joe pulling up on them in Jersey. Jay Cruz, breath of fresh air. Yes, Gary. We don't need to know what you and Rob do in private. I'm assuming that means what you and me, Rob.
Who said that?
Know. That's Eric Kennedy, that motherfucker. The Disney Beardsman is an LOL. Eric Kennedy he's feeling his oats. Let me tell you that right now.
Won both of my junks on Tactical Bald Necklaces channel.
Wait, what was that? What was that?
Disney Beardsman won the cross and the tumbler, the God and Country cross and tumbler on TCT BNL's channel. Chris, my bad. Totally took a left there, but
no. Disney won them both.
Both of them. Both. Two separate giveaways. Won them both. Couldn't believe it. It was crazy.
And this isn't necessarily a win, Rob, but on the Beards on Film, we're trying to do a audience sort of interactive thing. And Disney Beardsman is one of 3 audience members that's going to get a chance to present the films they want to talk about. And one of us from the Beards on Film cast will pair up with them. So he's won that as well. He's going to come live with us for half an hour. And
what's that guy's first name? I hate keeping
it starts with a D. I just think of him as Disney. I want to say Don. Donald.
I say Disney all the time.
Yeah, I think it was Donald or Dan. Disney, what's your first name? Donald?
I mean,
I want to say
Disney's
Dan.
Probably best because I can't remember.
Disney's easy to remember, right?
Yeah, I can forget.
Yeah, Disney's easy as long as you don't mind. Like, is he like Disney, like Mickey Mouse? Like,
Daniel. Daniel. I knew it was another D.
Like what?
What were you doing?
Like what was that?
That was Mickey Mouse.
That was a Goofy.
I have no idea.
You think Goofy?
I got Goofy though. Gosh.
You okay, Joe? Like,
well, that's been my bathroom the past 2 hours.
All right, so here's a tip for everybody that's trying to look for little clips of Joe peeing on things.
There you go.
Ready to do something right now? What the hell,
Rob?
happening?
I got to get some more ice, but I also got to dump this. Rob Acker is talking about a giveaway, and I'm trying to help some people. But Rob, I was just doing it subtly. Rob is pointing it out.
Oh, whatever, dude. It's a combo. $60 max. Even can you get a combo from Fable for $60? They're kind of high.
They are kind of high
for 60.
The
normal
CBD
combo.
stuff.
The CBD stuff, I think, is higher than. Let's see. Hold on.
They are for sure higher.
I used to have that shit
60.
saved.
Yes.
Damn it! I used to have that saved. Fable.
It hurts me when I buy Fable combos, but they're worth it. But it hurts me. So you getting 60? You getting stuck at 60? That's what y'all get.
Okay, honestly, Rob, without being mean or talking down, I cannot think of $60.
Oh wait, are you peeing right now? Because you look like you're peeing right now.
No, he's not peeing right now.
No, I'm peeing
right now. He's peeing right now.
Okay, I'm peeing right now. All right, now here's a.
It's the chin level for me. It's the chin level.
Don't make me laugh, goddamn you! I'll be splattering all over the floor.
He's got Morse code P going on.
I'm shaking my head here. Shaking my head here.
That's right, Johnny Grooms.
65 for a combo of CBD from Fable.
For richer or poorer, for better and in health, Johnny Grooms, you and me, baby.
We're sticking to 60.
Yeah, we'll do it.
That felt good. I need some more ice. Hold on.
But it's got to be a good video. You don't bring me no bull junk now.
At least when I go off camera.
Well, why? That's not what they're paying for. They're paying for validity. They're paying for truth. As long as they don't have to see.
You got up a couple times in some very loose drawers, and I was worried that one of the members was going to fall out. I figured the drummer would have gotten lost. I had no idea.
I am losing weight, Rob. You might catch one of the boys popping out. I am losing weight. Oh,
dude, I've noticed that a little bit in your face. I don't know how much you've lost. But let me tell you something.
20.
20?
20.
Really?
Here's what I do, Rob. Here's my secret.
4 good poops for me.
I'm on the Atkins diet, and every Wednesday is my cheat day because I can drink with Johnny Grooves, whether he's drinking or not. And then I start back up, and I lose about 5 a week. And for the past month, I've lost 20.
Really? Yep. So it's not your beard getting bigger; it's your face getting smaller. He is reverse growing the beard. It's trickery.
It is. It's all optical.
Looking kind of full.
I can't wait till I get.
Man, I'm telling you, I've been learning on this. Not trying to take it there, but talking about weight loss. I've been learning ever since my CNC machine came last Thursday. I don't even know what today is. Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. So last Thursday, my CNC machine came. A couple days putting it together, working through the bugs and stuff, and playing and learning with software that was stupid expensive. I have been spending all of my time out here. Like I'll wake up in the morning to get my wife off to work, drink a couple cups of coffee, and come right to the shop. So like 9, 10 o'clock, I'm out the shop. Start playing, start learning, and man, I am out here until I think the earliest I've gone inside was like 1 a.m. My average is like 2 to 3 a.m. and I've stretched it to 5:30 a.m. I'm just out here playing, learning. Bro, I don't even sleep no more. So talking about weight loss, my wife came home today and she's like, "Hey, what do you want for dinner?" Because I told her, I said, "Look, when the machine comes, don't count on me to cook dinner or nothing. I'm gonna be out here." So at 5 o'clock, she came home today. She's like, "Hey, what do you want for dinner? What'd you eat today?" And I was like, "Shit, I ain't even ate nothing. I forgot to eat, bro. I forgot to eat. I drink coffee and I drink water and Mountain Dew Zeros. They have zero of everything in it. So, I mean, I don't know. And I've lost 5 pounds in the past 6 days just forgetting to eat and forgetting to sleep and shit like that.
See, that's the thing about a passion, man. You can just get so dialed into that passion that
is everything.
Yep.
I got an exercise bike today.
Did you, GG?
Yeah, it came in the mail finally, and I got to put it together. So it's not a Peloton or nothing like that, but it's it's just a regular bike. It has an app. It has a little thingy on it to monitor your shit. But
sounds like a video for your other channel, JG.
Putting it together.
Yeah,
we'll see. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna film it. I don't know. It's a lot. It's not that big of a box. I mean, this chair came in a much bigger box than the bike, but it was heavy lifting it in here. Yeah, I got to get the weight down. I haven't gone to the gym in forever, and I got to start getting more active.
Yeah,
dude, I grabbed the rower and I've been hitting it every day. The past couple of days I have not, but every day since I got it, at least 30 minutes a day.
Yeah,
it has helped just mobility.
Oh yeah, the rower is amazing.
Just mobility, because for y'all folks that don't know in the chat, from the waist down, my junk is jacked. All joints are jacked.
Yeah.
And I grabbed that damn rower and it's been real smooth, real nice. But I guess the last day I did it, I worked way too much and I was sore for this is a 3rd day. Tomorrow I'm jumping back to it. But damn, son.
Yeah, the rower is a workout.
Rower's supposed to be very good for you.
It's a serious workout.
Great cardio core.
I don't do that long on a rower. Like when I get on a rower, it's like 20 minutes, maybe tops, maybe a little less, because I get so destroyed after. I'm like, fucking it's a lot. It's a lot of cardio. It's a lot.
It's really and it's safe for your joints too. That's the reason I have to do it.
Disney. It was a planned Amazon purchase. Disney. I did make a big Amazon purchase yesterday. That was completely random, and as I was clicking through, I was adding things to cart. And I don't know if I'm gonna do an armpit waxing video. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. That's pretty gross.
That would hurt. John's got a question for you also, it looks like, Johnny, about the nose.
Can you do that yourself?
Yeah, I could do that myself. Yeah. I have wax strips.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. All right. So screen record. Johnny, your nose waxing video. It was hilarious. Get your pen and paper, or get your pen and paper ready, guys. Johnny's waxing video on his nose. Bro, what? Did it hurt?
Yeah.
It really hurt.
Yeah, you can't see it, but under here, it's always it's raw. I have bad allergies and bad sinus problems, so I'm constantly blowing my nose, right? And
you know what causes that?
What?
Not having enough meat in your diet. Just trying to tell you, you big old mangina, eat some meat. Ouch!
I'm always like that. Like my nose is very sensitive. Like even like just touching it right here, it's sensitive. And my wife knows, like, never hit me in the face or the nose or anything like that. Like she knows, just stay away from the nose.
Good to know.
So it's like there are parts of my nose, like even here, where like the skin is cut. It never really heals right. And when it heals where it doesn't bleed anymore, but as soon as I get a cold and I start blowing my nose, the day after I blow my nose, like it's immediately starting to bleed again, and I have to put like Neosporin on it and to close it back up again. There's something wrong with my whole nose area. So that's why my nose is tender a lot of the times. It's tender. So that waxing really does hurt me like that, because my nose skin is tender like that. And like even if you can't show it here because it's camera, but I'll send you a photo if you really want it of the skin of my nose right here, where it's healed over because it was raw from blowing my nose so much. I'll show you.
I bet you eat toaster strudel instead of Pop-Tarts, don't you, Fancy? You're so fancy.
How's it fancy? I can't. It's like because I use paper towels instead of like regular like facial tissue. I use paper towels. That's what it is.
That's rougher though, Johnny.
Yeah, I know. I don't have any facial tissues. I use paper towels all the time.
Hold on. I know you got facial tissues in your house.
Like that.
No, I don't. I don't have any facial tissues in my house.
Johnny Grooms' house has like got a Kleenex ban on it.
Yeah, no Kleenex. I don't know. I don't have it. I never buy them.
Use emu oil to soften it.
I don't know. Nothing. I just use paper towels. And that's it. Because
to blow your nose.
Yeah, to blow my nose with paper towels.
Wipe your ass with sandpaper too.
Whenever I use facial tissues, they always rip, and I always get snot all over my fingers. And I'm like, the only thing that holds up is
double it, bro. What the? You just double it, bro.
I don't know. I'm used to this. It's either this or like even when I was in school, I used to use the brown paper towels. You know, the brown paper towels from school. Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake!
That's what I used to use,
wonder.
And I'm
slick.
That's
like
why.
So if you blow your nose, it's harsh and it's slick.
Pay attention, kids. This is what you do if you want to look like a mangina ripping out nose hairs from your nose. You wipe your junk with the school paper towels. For Christ's sake, Johnny, come on.
They
so
were rough.
manscaped and
I wasn't like that in my early days, you know. I mean, it's just what it is, you know.
And they have stuff with lotion in it now.
Yeah, I know. I don't use any of that. I use paper towels. I use Bounty.
Bless his heart. What's Amazon? Let me get Amazon's number.
Johnny, that stuff is so.
Hello, Amazon.
It's not that. I'm holding it. I'm holding it now. That's why I blew my nose earlier today. It's not that bad. You know?
Well, if you blow your nose like 3 times a day, it's not harsh. But if you're blowing your nose constantly, that shit's gonna wear.
I know. I'm constantly popping like allergy medicine and everything just to keep all this clear. You know.
God damn!
Really?
I wake up congested all the time, and like I got something wrong with my sinuses.
Recently or long term?
For a while now. It's been going on for a couple of years now.
Pete White says those brown paper towels from school were the worst ever made. And Beard Devonta says try a cactus leaf, Grooms.
There you go, cactus leaf. I never tried a cactus leaf.
There you go, Vato.
God damn!
But yeah, that's why it hurts me so much, because my nose skin here is very tender, like right here.
Well, because you're blowing it on shit that you're supposed to be wiping up kitchen spills.
Don't you have a cat? You could blow your
nose
I have a
cat.
And be in
I think that's why my nose is all messed up, because I have a cat. I'm allergic to cats.
What the fucking you blaming it on some school paper towels for then?
No,
Get
but I'm
the
saying
cat
I've
out of
always
the
blown
house.
my nose. I've
Let
always
me
blown my
guess, the
nose
wife
with
loves
paper.
the cat, doesn't she? Doesn't she?
It's my
She
cat.
does, doesn't she?
It's my cat.
Oh, it's his
Allergic
cat.
to your
My
cat.
cat.
It's his cat that attacked the chipmunk that they got rid of. That's why they got rid of the chipmunk. Oh,
Just let
shit.
some secrets out.
It is what it is.
Say facial tissues again.
Facial tissues?
Take care of
That's a
yourself.
court,
It's in
bro. It
Walmart.
helps.
Just go one row down and get the
Yeah, but I
cat.
always feel like it's like a waste because, like, I don't know.
Fucking cheap.
No, dude.
Stop being so cheap. It's $1. You can't take it.
The worst
It-
facial
it-
tissue in the world is 100% better than that fucking paper towel you're
Yeah,
using.
but no,
Trust
some
me.
facial tissues are so super thin though. It's like even if you double it up, it's in they get everywhere.
Just
you
use
know.
toilet paper for God's sake. It's
Yeah.
better than a paper
I've used
towel.
I've used toilet paper before.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Better than paper towel.
But then like toilet paper is expensive, so like
Or your nose is a big mangina. Or
Okay, I'm
your
just going to
nose
make this
is a big
point.
mangina.
People are going to pissed off at me about the hypothetical situation where I eat ice cream flavored shit over shit flavored ice cream. Where Johnny Grooms in reality is blowing his nose with the brown paper towels from our school days. Okay,
yeah,
Let's
I used to do it all the time, man.
Could you
never thought
imagine with
anything
his
of it.
sensitive nose what would happen if he were with his sensitive nose? How would happen then, for Christ's sake?
You cut in and out at the beginning of that, Rob, I'm afraid.
No, my bad.
Yeah. James Pershing said, "Is your cat vegan too, or is it okay to kill animals for it?"
The cat eats. Of course, the cat eats meat. You know, the cat. It's a cat. The cat's gonna eat.
Has a cat ever gotten a mouse in your house?
No mice in my house. I lay down poison once a year.
It tried to get a
Everything-
chipmunk once or twice.
They're
Everything
there.
that comes near this house dies. Everything.
They're there.
Yeah, I don't know. I just I always use those paper towels. I never had a problem with it. I never thought of anything of it. I mean, I would get like really red and raw, and I would be bleeding and stuff like that. But like, I just didn't think
there was a problem of it. But
Yeah,
I'm
it-
bleeding from my
it
nose.
was just a little bit. It wasn't like nosebleed. It was just a little bit on the surface. I just put some Neosporin on it and some Vaseline, and it was good.
Maybe it's the Jersey air.
Yeah.
All those
I
dead
think it's
bodies
just a
rotting.
Jersey person. So your cat has a
Didn't they just find Jimmy Hoffa in Jersey? Let's tell
Yeah.
that story, Johnny.
I don't
Wonder
know.
why our nose hurts. Got dead people buried for 40, 50 years around Jersey. Jimmy Hoffa has been found
Yeah,
in Jersey
I didn't know they
in a
got
barrel,
so-
12 feet down.
I'm
They did
just
a
glad
bad
we
job
got
then if they found him.
It's supposed to be in the Meadowlands arena, supposedly.
No, they found him, dude.
Did they
found
find him
His
legit?
his son or the son of the guy that killed him told that he was in Jersey. Johnny, I told you where it was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
They sonared. It was somewhere under some whatever. They found him.
They put him in a barrel 12 feet down. I mean,
Yeah,
that's not a way to get rid of a
sonar.
body.
They're waiting for.
That's no way to get
police
rid
to
of a
give them
body. You
permission.
don't put him in a
Pardon me.
barrel.
You
Pig
don't
farm.
put bodies in barrels.
No, you put him in a pig farm, man. Pigs eat everything, the bones and all.
Oh yeah, they do.
You
If
throw
you
in
got
a
a pig farm around you. How many pig farms are in Jersey?
A lot.
There's a lot of pig farms in Jersey.
Are there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ham?
Maybe that's the problem with your
Pork rolls.
nose.
There's a lot of farmland in Jersey, more than you think. There's a shit ton of farm. There's an entire
It's-
part of the entire state is all farmland.
It's the
That's
Garden
what's wrong
State.
with your sinuses.
See, Rob, if you had watched United Beards of America, New Jersey, you would realize how
I did.
rich. Okay, if you were younger, you would have realized how much fertile land was in New Jersey, and that's why it's called the Garden State.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it
but
is.
garden is not pig piss.
No,
That's
there's
making
farm-
his nose so sensitive. Kleenex, all those commercials, you just miss those commercials with the Kleenex, that little Kleenex all light and
I love
airy
it.
that
He
floats
saw
to the
the
screen.
Kleenex.
All of a sudden there's a drip of nice lotion they put in there and it floats off.
I don't know. I just felt like it wasn't
How'd you
strong
miss
enough.
that, bro?
I never felt like it was strong enough.
Hit you with a
And I
fresh
didn't like
water.
this. I didn't like the soft feeling. 'Cause my mother used to buy those with the lotion and the aloe vera and all that stuff and the Kleenex. You know, I never liked the soft feeling. I always felt like I was still dirty. I still had some snot on my nose, even because it was the lotion. I always felt like it was like that. So the only way I felt super clean is if I used, paper towels or something rougher to make sure it was out of there. It was clean.
She's a leaf blower. Right in the face.
It's not clean until the first few layers of skin are off your face. That's all I'm saying.
This is some psychological from childhood shit, Johnny. We can't get into this. We're not properly trained.
Hey, no, you can't handle all this.
All right. Well, that would get rid of the term "sleep with the fishes," then, which isn't the plural term for fish. Only way to feel clean is to destroy your face, says James Purdy.
Yeah.
Was your nose raw using them? Asks Deliberately Bearded.
Yeah. There were times where like my nose was hurting and I still had to blow my nose. Yeah.
Pays so much attention to his beard, yet takes a jackhammer to his nose. But are we really following the right guy? I mean, really?
Yes, until he gets at least 1,000 subs and monetizes, we are following.
And it all started with the excuse that he made for having to be in so much pain for the nose waxing. That's where it all started. Now we got dead bodies in Jersey because Johnny had to.
I don't know where the dead bodies in Jersey came from. Like, God damn. Man.
Ultimately, Johnny has something to do with Jimmy Hoffa's death, is what Rob is, I think, claiming right now.
I wasn't even alive when he was like doing his thing.
One of your uncles. It's something in your blood. With a little
There's something going on there. Look, Johnny Grooms mentioned that this was the freakiest thing in the world to me. Okay. Johnny Grooms mentioned he recently met some older relatives of his, and they talked about his historical ancestry.
Yeah.
And then when I put the term that Johnny Grooms gave me into his search, what was that term, Johnny? I can't remember. The combination of the Puerto Rican and the native.
Oh, it's the Taino Indians.
Yeah, the Taino Indians. When I put the term Taino Indian and I went to the Wikipedia page, the image that popped up was fucking Johnny Grooms. It was the weirdest damn thing. I shared that with you. Taino Indians. There's Johnny. I can't see this. Johnny, go to Taino Indians Wikipedia page. It'll be the last thing we do tonight.
You can hit share screen on the bottom of your thing, I think.
Well, can I?
Yeah, and it'll come up here and I can share it.
Okay, there we go. Taino Indians. There we go. Let me find this person. What the hell? I don't got this person. I've got a shitload of Taino Indians. Oh, I forget what it was, but I looked it up, and it looked like Johnny Grooms. It was the scariest thing. It was amazing to me because these are like uncles or cousins that you had met for the first time in a long time.
They were uncles on a biological father's side. Uncles, and then they show me pictures of their parents and their grandparents, and it was just like so weird to see that they were the Indians. They were like indigenous people.
Wow, it's actually so the Taino people are the people of Puerto Rico, which is Johnny can trace his roots to some of that. Is the indigenous people from Puerto Rico. The pictures I'm getting, Johnny, were not the same, but there was some picture on here that seriously, not joking, there was a picture on Wikipedia that was like, fuck, that's John. Where the hell did Rob Acker go?
I don't know.
That was Johnny Grooms. So for whatever that means, let me check the chat one last time because I have a feeling I'm getting ready to go off here. Did you at least weed the brown school paper towels? Okay, so we're still on your nose, Johnny. Please ask Rob if the nose waxing was really painful or was he playing the tough role. I asked because I bought one and want to know what to expect. You know what, Mick? I would love to ask him. Oh, he just popped back in. You know, here's the difference. Rob can disappear and reappear at will. But what a circus cow cannot do is ever be a fucking legitimate circus animal. So I'm going to ask the legitimate Rob Acker your question because he is legitimate, unlike a circus cow. Rob Acker, McMahon wants to know. I don't
pee on camera. That's why I vanish. Go ahead, Rob.
Fair we go. This is the last question of the night for me because then I do have to go because I have to get up at 5 a.m. Rob, if the nose waxing was really painful or were you playing the tough role? Mick asks because he bought one and wants to know what to expect.
Who asked that question?
McMahon.
McMahon.
No, McMahon, he's not been around long enough. What it is what you get. What you get. No, it won't painful. That was just me. I wasn't even filming it to put it up on YouTube. I was filming it for a group of buddies of mine that I'm in a chat with. I wasn't even planning on putting it up there, but it ended up being good enough, so I put it up there. But yeah, no, that's what you get. That it wasn't really that painful, but that's to me. I don't really have a problem with pain. I've learned how to deal with it. It's really not that bad, unless you are a big mangina.
Boy, that mangina has made its way out here in the last half hour.
I'm sorry.
JG, you guys can keep this going if you'd like, but I do have like 4 students that are going to be in my classroom tomorrow, while the other 15 are going to be online. And as a result, I have to be up early and drive 40 minutes to my school.
Yeah, we can go.
Rob Acker for being here.
I bet your nose would hurt too, wouldn't it, Joe?
Oh, well, I don't use a fucking paper towel. All you can get me on is peeing on camera. You can't get me on blowing my nose with a paper damn towel.
I don't know what's wrong with that. My God, I have
and
so many
blowing off the chat. How many people's in the chat right now? Blowing off the chat for 4 students.
22. I'm blowing out for 22. But hey, I'm letting you guys
calculate the worth of each one of those students. How many guys are you sacrificing?
Oh boy! Look,
go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah, guys. I love you all. We'll see you next week. Take care, Johnny Grooms and Rob. Thank you very much.
All right.
And I will see
you all
next week.
Have a good night.
Good night, everyone.